ya sorry my breaking news and so atwaso de amaya numbers edi adwuma no ye 0551599933 0551599933 and no any WhatsApp line for messages no fast so brain 0244263902 0244263902 and also a video mpamcho se musani nyina no mumfa sa lines mieni ene wamfa udi bi ba na nya sembusa enya de e betimi abo ede amount ene Friday sembusa nko mumfa mra emre na so kopem se donko beboto ne muntana trase mami kono na menhwe de waboabo no kakra de ebre mu wona no na nkoma hodo aye ne amanfo enso edi legend no ene ye ba mabobo no mo ne yen ekeka efa godie mu nsem no ne de eno so fefam a kopem se donko no ebebo toni so bibia boko
nyame adom award winner na nso e
nko pa do bibia boko pa all right emre na so ma yenti do de bre
na more questions kitwe
ma hwan
odaroma wanga so mo
na nyewo na de me iba
true
me laptop ne me bag na de
me no
na eba we musa me
semi misa
ena wa de me ade ma betra na hana ba musa
enra na just fans na bro so they say me say this all contest for the presidency because I know pull a year and I said dear maybe I be bi aseseju obi aseseju nti one na prank ko first watch ho nti dey important na mo kan ho
na me ne dwene kotoko ho
je no na prank
na me ne dwene kotoko ho
ko first watch ho too much na dey important na mo kan and I say say one bright kankan bodu so di nkomo eno na asem no no omo na obisa ship dealer asese na no pa no adena empenufo share no one maybe
ade tira wade de bia no beta na buzu zata na meni na efa kotoko ho adwen pa
na one kankam so de ne na de na ekoso ho
kakamodu
mo so no ne go for bisa omo se obisa ne se ship dealer na no pa no wo he empenufo share no one maybe
Kaka se mi ense wa chiro ne nkoya di bi na so mi ko promise mi nko
o go force na dealer ho asem
dealer ho asem dey be 10 seconds bi pe yes the correct say the 3 year person so NC say you that and I'm not for guessing right pa yes
nti no mo dey jam sa me ba mi misa
na me nia prepare me ba yi na se but we nim so what two kwa yo so ko hi o ka jo so two kwa na ya akwado tunu kwa se otunu fo so ntu kwa otunu fo pa
wagwan pa nenra only from the front no na obasi ken so lead from the back in time ye interviews Clinton and a bright money name no CK so ni
yeah oh CK J number wow CK
only the F actually
boy na ni mu fan susu so dim sada ba yi o anya ayi ni akua boat malampa o de be na nyesika ke wonu na ba ze
CK na obetimi level ano no nti ye no
so no ye na de na CK so hwe ne ba
bi no di nka di ho nkomo kakra
okay
nti o take is a bold initiative na Kalanso lead from the backside na dugana
otumi nante
otumi nante nti kala ni
obi a oni kan
we say na so obana waro yen ka hwe yen ga so no obana obibi
obi a oni kan we say chewi ye fi kala nye bibia no na mo a chewi obi say ai bibi nyina nya o Tony odi yanko
with the CP award winner
chewi ye se kudipam yanko
with that Yamatie for na hefo akwa bani ntu fa na ye hwen nsam a ekoso onkofo ekroso ye be shase e de free South Africa na olum se Nigeria omo national under 17 ema no omo ene South Africa enso kwakobo eye qualifier na Samuel Eto'o enra ono so edu OR Tembo Airport ape ena Nigeria omo so team ema no so ebedu ye enti Samuel Eto'o feels ono eye former Barca player Cameroon omo FIFA CAF president no on Nigeria mabawa ni shia edidi omo nkomo kakra ansa na omo ensu etwa picture Samuel Eto'o ehia Nigeria man no na wo hwe e Kessben television so na yenwura mu enso e wo eye Eten Nwaneri oye England ni yebeka ne sa because ya wo no hono na omo ni nchipa efri Nigeria first start here omo etu ho anamon on be some convince no Eten Nwaneri Champions League no on be the third youngest player was a go e wo the knockout phase enti Arsenal for omo player no Nigeria start here omo edi ho komo said be ya ball no emmo for my main England national team no obe switch nationality abebo eri ama the Super Eagles of Nigeria eno Inter Miami edi nkum 2-0 Omane Cavaliers FC and a boy ewo CONCACAF omo e cup no mu na Leo Messi way and the second straight game one team armor tiomle the din ebeton match day tickets omo all the promos nemum edru match na sia oh Leo Messi omo last game sa and ho match game omo share tun so sa nemum coach Javier Mascherano odi anu yaba say enya mo boapayo nemum ono otie the medical team and some medical team no ebe kan for Messi ho no empempi eno nom de adwumantin kofo adwen omo say omo prepare Messi for 2 games Argentina airball against Brazil ewo qualifiers no international break no and which na won so Messi nemum coach ni gidi pass medical team advice say any kwan say for the second time Messi esia kan this week yanko Brazil national team no omo airball against Colombia and Argentina na Dorival Jr. and Onemu squad no luckily for Neymar after close to 18 months almost 2 years Neymar returning to Brazil omo enso national team no na Neymar on social media and was saying glad to be back where Neymar the first call up after almost 2 years okone nam here Saudi Arabia free and akonya no asaba obesi akan e ama Brazil nenso Anthony Man United player na obolon e ama Betis no okoe no the last about 7 games akoye pa nenso enra Deriva enemo squad no nidin enso entim mpemu enyo no nko Endrick Real Madrid omo youngster no ono so eno a omeseye e Brazil omo double header call up eno ebaye Chelsea e was small boy bia next year oba be sia kan e dia mom sesei obo all Brazilian league no ye fedem Julian Estevao ono so e was super form ti eno a call up no ono enso etimi emekiye na ye hwehwemu a Leicester eba no eye 30 most valuable brothers in football and you have 4 omo football okay komo nyina ebobom a why na elidi on say you have 4 pia omo ebo game no ebi mo bo e de ema different clubs say you have 4 no and na yekeka omo bo e de abom enti the most valuable brothers in football no Jude Bellingham ene Job Bellingham and afenua Job omo mienu ena brothers omo ye valuable pa sense wo wi ase Jude 149 million pounds and Job 50 million pounds into together omo worth 164 million pounds second Kylian Mbappe and the Ethan Mbappe Kylian worth 132 million pounds ninu 1.7 million pounds together omo worth 133.7 million pounds third the Thuram brothers Marcus and Kefran Thuram omo so Italian Serie A no together omo worth 91 million pounds Nico Williams and Inaki fourth omo worth 75 million pounds Alexis Calvin Francis McAllister okomunyina enso eboma omonso worth 71.3 million pounds top 5 no enso am enie breakdown wa hwe our Kessben television so finally Joshua Kimmich when ya agree or sign Eddie Amabamile contract no we extended yet Barca yet Real Madrid yet Liverpool so say dear born on when ya swerve obi a one agree or sign till June 2029 Joshua Kimmich Bayern Munich no ono enso stay na was signing a inferior contract at the Bayern Munich Football Club no yenwura mo Brazil Palmeiras omo player ne dim Ede Luki enra okoshe go na ne celebration no the nsempi ebaye na ordinary din extra supporters no nti go na share no na celebration no na wo hwe our Kessben television so nanso home team zero patenu anyo mo de ana mo start say omo ne ball ni kala di na tem say oye tuntum enti sabi osabo adwe na enra de nsempi ene baye coach of Palmeiras na onye happy cry na afeni teammates no na omo nyina no na omo na nje sa odi ni pakala be di na tem enti boy ne beti na dugout mu no na osu sa say hey me pa na mo de me kala edi matem na after game no so post match boy no a grant interview na ose ne ra kwa na interview no so ani nsionko a boy no ana esu into lugi na mo hwe no our Kessben television so ose I'm really pan and conform. I sad we a bonnet papa. Until also CONCACAF, Comic Ball, and then other associations ekabom. Now a such echo at the man a zero potenu, almost supporters are enra, omnicala, and so a dinner term. Young Ramu Ewa, the Conference League, enra Chelsea, echo Denmark, echo share Copenhagen by 2-1. Now a Rhys James and Enzo Fernandez, they share 2 goals no Eddie Emma Chelsea, and Chelsea captain Rhys James, ni go on and our Kessben, so ni coach a GD passer boy no, or midfielder. Because we any time no near man or your park in the swar, there be on your defender, on your right back, or say as a midfielder into the bonnet or midfield and Rhys James ne go no and our Kessben television so na second go no so Enzo Fernandez return leg no baso next week. Joe Cole a former player at the Emma Chelsea and was say Rhys James senye pradia the best because Bono or the Pamumian man Rhys James Ekasawi Joe Cole former Chelsea player no on the Tuja.
Trying to establish yourself like Reece and to keep breaking down in the manner that he has. You know, he'd have been to some dark places, that's for sure. And I know like what the world is what the world is at the moment, and people might think an injured footballer, but when your identity is tied into being a footballer and being Reece James the footballer, and you can't do it, and you're trying to figure it's like trying to put a puzzle together. It's really frustrating, and I know he's got a good family behind him that support him. I think he looked really, really healthy tonight.
Yeah.
You know, like his body shape and his face. You know, I like to see Reece James when he's leaner. You know, less time in the gym. Play football.
Man United and Real Sociedad ebo draw match no echo 1-1. Joshua Kimmich in the first goal. Emma United, Emma penalty, Equator United, Mikel Oyarzabal, and a converted penalty into goal. So PM a 2 Obiashe Bakuano, and our Kessben. So now United almost elusu match our San Sebastian about European competitions. So almost NSSI that Emoyen. Elusu ewa San Sebastian omo abon 3 games we need 2 outdraw back into return leg no baso nyame adoma next week. Joshua Kimmich or share United omo go no after the game. Joshua ekasa say now come bet me I better.
What's the feeling at full time?
There was more in for us, I think, tonight. I think we're unlucky with the pen. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, it just shows that we have to just be relentless with our chances. I think we had enough of them today, and yeah, in the end, draw away. They'll have to come to Old Trafford, and yeah.
Do you feel like you say, there was more for you tonight? Do you feel like you should have come away with a first leg lead?
I think if you look at the chances and the opportunities we had to also create chances, I think yes. We're obviously playing against a good footballing team.
So, Joshua Kimmich, honorable Edma United, and running out go no, had the 1-1 return leg, you know, all to play for Old Trafford. And run Inaki William, Ghana, yen striker no, or Europe there, super form. Never about back to the Black Stars are ye dear na any problem. Inaki and run far post and or head the ball in Eshe. Na bebal elusu 2-1 Roma. ɛhyɛ wɔn return leg no ɛbɔ so next week enti the 5th goal ɛwɔ this year's Europa League ɛna ɔhwɛ ɛwɔ Kessben so nanso ɔba Black Stars a question no ɛna ebisa deɛ Croport ne the problem ɔba Ghana Inaki ɛntimi ɛnhyɛ goal ɛmfa ɛma Ghana nanso Europa club form no ɛna ɛwɔ so yie papa West Ham United ɛpɛ Milan omo play no from Roma on loan no ɛyɛ Tammy Abraham no say deɛ West Ham United say kuntu ya ne nkyia na ɛba boy no obo pen dia match Chelsea England ni omra na West Ham for enso ɛpɛ pa Matteo Gabriel ni agent FM said tinti or extended bond contract no dey ashem say also born onya more playing time because Matteo Gabriel no ya there Milan for enye mu gidie na omo enso enyusu no na Zambo Anguissa and check on the contract till 2027 and found say was the contract no yes boy ni nya obefi Napoli enti Zambo Anguissa was started and the agent edin ko say omo pushi na summer ya on free Napoli omo club no mu na onkope a new challenge wey eso an yegina na yakọ ba Heba Hospital ba dompe ba chemfo yade nyina ebedwane ba so ye na ye kọ na yakakoti omo nkrato kakra bi eba pe yade more ebeto aso
Cratchy, unemu bua unkoisha Dr. Ban uye den wa ha. Unye no mpemu yade enu wanko Dr. Ban jinse be.
Laka.
Hey, bye-bye. Yes, I go. What?
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
This is my father. We come from Nigeria, and he has issue with the leg.
The leg broke?
We don't know.
No, it broke. Ow! Me, I'm a specialist about bones. I will deliver you now. Then you go to Nigeria back.
Cratchy, unemu bua unkoisha Dr. Ban uye den wa ha. Unye no mpemu yade enu wanko Dr. Ban jinse be fa. Onu pe de ni dompe na dodo wuda dompe mbe wagodo empem. Wotimi hwehwe dompe santi ni dompe wa bebo wunsem. Ose yade e bebe de nyuma paso so ani nyame kra na meka. O no mpemu nim de ono na ye expect nya zanfo no. O akra any Kumasi no mpemu expect yen kan kire.
Yes, sir. What are you doing?
I'm specializing when it comes to bone issues. What in Pefe say? You are not specialized in bone healing. Hey, you know that the man can call Dr. Bango. Look, you know, say Dr. Ban is the best when it comes to bone issues.
Well, Doctor who?
Please, you came to look for Dr. Ban, isn't it? This is not the right place.
Well, he brought us here.
Listen to me. I am taking you to Dr. Ban.
But I have Ban Heba Hospital. Now, no person say you will be a few three so busy when I say. You shame your winning in two I say. Mammy, dear, and I'm over Bumway, and no Kutapuma, who sees ya chia. Go to J, when I'm on this crack. Man, ya wo can say, Papa, ya wo can say, the Kutu J, and no one be coming. Bow wa, yen tenasima Kutu J, a Kumubi. Bow wa Kutu J, you be two as say, I'm a Nidia, a year pay. It is ready a one son any ye. When it does win in answer, the woman I can't say. Mr. Wako Bobo and answer one Namwama, Taisa, Pawama, name will be pain. Branaya de Yenche, yet I have been taken a better so. Yanko Padum, I find a better so. Nkaseni numpena tina eha dwini nyina no Yankopa duni nyina betwato a ama numpeni nyina aye kama
Papa actually Papa Papa is working. No, don't hold it. Papa is working.
Bar Herbal Hospital. Specialists in every kind of bone disease. Spinal cord, swelling of the arms, arthritis, bone injury, swelling of the leg, with
reddish color around it, and so on.
Ɛdeɛ na ɛtete wo, ɛdeɛ na ama wo yura wo, ɛdeɛ na ama wo ni da so asa. Ban wɔ hɔ a anidaso wɔ hɔ. Ban yɛ wɔ Accra yɛ wɔ Spintex Road 18 Junction. Kumasi yɛ wɔ Atonsu Agogo Government Hospital n'anim wɔ a. Yɛ numbers yi na egu ase frɛ yɛ. Adeɛ bi ekyir wadwena na sɛ yɛrewa bi etete obi ano. Yɛbɛboa ma yɛrewa ne nyinaa ase atu ama nkunimdie awie pɛyɛ. Maame mfa ho ne baabi a wofiri ba papa. No kwasam se ene wiase afa na nyina ni Nigeria ne Ghana ha ene baabi obi a won bi fra brochire bi firi hen eba baa so yeye enti baabi a wo no panifo se adedie kwan nwa baabi a wo bia fo wani kire baa ya so yeye ha na wo ba ya so yeye ha sebisebio nya fe ne kwabrane ba betwe wo nan ne tenten bia maame papa ye de ahaban keke ena nyankopɔ adom ye de beto so na numpene kasa ni babi a cheche bia na haban betenetene ni nyina kama ba achafo ba yarwena wechare
Ban Herbal Clinic hwehwe ye kira kwan wo Kumasi Atonso Agogo Hospital
Ba achemfo ba yade nyina ebedwane nti Ban Herbal Hospital aso ye na ye koye no ye nto aso enkofo kroso nsemo dia ye nwura mi e wo remade aso ye Vinicius Junior efiri Brazil na oye sen kokokoto eye Brazil omo Serie B club ne dim ade Athletic Club nanso sa club na eye Vini peso okoto no omo enya eye legal challenge bi omo ni Italian company bi ede manso ede abone dendenden enti edile na se Vinicius for twentwen so kakabeso hu hawa legal part ne beko ansana club no ono enso etimi ato Andrew Lonin Real Madrid omo reserve goalkeeper no yate se Man United Ruben Amorim peno pass ono nana emfa mefe so e wo United mo so aso ye enti Andrew Lonin onim gold da pa na so koto a e Bretanti na koto a edagya no ama United ni abre pa so mo so nya na omo epe Rafinha e wo form ne mo na nse so ni pa na no na Dorival Junior Brazil national team coach no o say Ballon d'Or this year Rafinha a serious candidate ye pomo metimi agye na Ballon d'Or no Rafinha enso ebetimi ajafu ikofo ebo Mo Saladin bi ebo Real Madrid players ni bi edin enso Brazil coach ni gidi pass Rafinha also no so etimi erem because oye serious candidate ina Kipenya walusni place number 1 no ama Chesney ababefa na ina Kipenya yate se Galatasaray akoda go edi amo pen omo so enya na Kipenya omo enso pen because Chelsea abe take over as Barca omo number 1 Lamine Yamal nan say coach any free game 1 na ne boafu na so Hansi Flick gidi pass ball no oso a enye game bia na oso mu use no oso mu timi restricting kakra na omo manage boy no minisa obe future e wo game enti coach no ene Lamine kasa no akyerɛkyerɛ mu die ntia edru point bia also no eyi no na obegye na homen eno a Chelsea game na mo boy no Malo Gusto ekopraye eno medical team access no mahu say ni pra no ebeche anase enche eno a first half na no enso etimi epraye Marco Kuyera ena ebe replace no and later Isaac Newcastle NS trading player no Liverpool pen pa because Arsenal did pass ne team no omo here striker obetimi abanki in the goals edia momo because Champions League nyamiandum no mo call France ko share PSG 1-0 next year there also my argument quality ate say Alex Ishak omo nyana omo enso epe Godfather yedisi na enu adunkwa yellow na pikiyo onso awushi any Caesar buy
so mba na pana
enu adunkwa yellow no.
Wow.
Said you hear?
And that's some kid to a crowd.
Doing quite yellow, six match will do quite
serious.
Organizers na ye juma
we an upper walk.
An upper walk, no.
Yeah.
Any.
Hey.
Doing quite yellow,
some kid to a crowd. I see.
I will see.
That is what we are. And it is weapon say ne ade be chin there. My jamu hubi wo dunka ho papa. My jamu hubi papa. Mama my no hono. My jebi papa. When they do consider Marco Seboni for Chumbende. Okay. Yɛn fancy. Walk no mfimfam so sa no.
Ai. Na ya tare. Na ya fam. Obi
Okay.
ho apɛ na wonya no. Nti walk na mu na de benya no.
Yes.
Na wa fam ni kakra.
Okay. Yɛde bɛsia na fei. Yɛde mo questions no atoa so ntɛntɛm before some questions no bɛba no. Mo ma me ni nkɔmɔ kakra. Me wie ya na mo questions na mo de abɛgum bebree no. Enso yɛde ho nsɛm abrɛ mo. Kessben television, Kessben 93.3. Kessben 92.9. Nyedua. Mikodi enkomo kakra meba. Na fei yɛde mo questions no abrɛ amanfo. Abisa ye.
Radiado.
Ana osre. I ensure has how. Okay. Hey. Ayo. Ubia nyame na me ha me ubia ho. Dia na de bre anope.
Medase for any adofo nyedua herbal center emre eni emra ye na oba betwetwe wapom den ho enkomo nyedua herbal center de meni umienu nim sese yenya betena sese ya na ya pom den ho enkomo twetwe ene de bre for any ahwefo apomden eye ade a eso wo mfaso ho ehia na sese meka kyo se apomden aye sese redie yensre emfa ntu kwan yensre apomden emfa nkọ baabi emba apomden ya ade ye mo no mokwa ye mo apomden bosia apomden e ade a enye bank ni akwakwaje ho besia enu nti mesere wo se obemo apomden ho ahia wo obemo apomden asomobo na wa mo apomden akonkan ewo wudwumadie nyina emu nyedua herbal center yenura wo adwaman eso eye nyedua herbal mixture nyedua mf mixture ena nyedua mf capsules na enro yi se wo pebi ato a wo de wani twem ewo bia ya ye ton no bia obenya bi ato eye pharmacy shop chemical shop ena herbal shop okwa obenya nyedua enro ni bibia ato obi one must me pebi ato akoton wo na hemfa na menya bi ene wo de wani twem ewo ke engine asoye ya ye wo imrom Abidjan house afei atonsu Monaco junction me pacho okwa obenya nyedua enro ni bi ato Misty herbal ewo imrom Dani herbal ewo imrom okwa obenya nyedua enro ni bibia ato me pacho tie di ni ye emame eye nyedua dua eye edro dua sayare dua mapomden mapa na dua enso etu yare ase onipa biara wo tie mi a opese na pomden esom ne bo onipa biara wo tie mi a opese na pomden ekonkan no edre wo se onom eye nyedua MF mixture anase ne capsules me pacho tie di ni ye emame eye nyedua MF mixture anase ne capsules nyedua MF mixture anase ne capsules no ye woni nsuo ene ye woni topaye se wo pani nsuo ana wato opene topaye ana wato na edro eye immune booster edro ye de hye nipadua no nkomo no eden enkomwa eye ade adane da ejina nipadua num eko ebo ye ho ban eye adwuma ejina yade bi anim ne nako sede be ya emedi nipadua no so enkunim emetete unipadua no na esanse dane da ejina ne naso a eye adwuma nti no ohia se ye hye ne den ye nipadua eye adwuma ye tekom ye tebre ye kwotena seji ya home ye padua ne bi edi na ya pensuo bi anom aguso saa niema miensa we nyina enso eye ade a efi anasa yare fm ekoni padua nim na immune system no ejina ne naso nti no ebeko atie saa niema miensa niema fm apa emwo ni padua no enu nti dane dana ho odin no ohia se ye hye ne den na edura de be hye ni padua no nkomo no eden eye edura ye fra no nyedua mf mixture anasa ne capsules me pacho tie di ni ye emame eye nyedua mf mixture anasa ne capsules esanse dua eye eduro dua sayare dua mapomde mapa enti no mese woni pa biara ese obema na pomde asom ne bo obema na pomde eho ahia no obema habama edi na pomde enemu kan sede be na ho odin no ebekon ebesipi na esita afi eye fojenwa wo bin asetena pa apomde ewo mu eye apomden eduro eno ne ade a onipa bi adanyane na obom paya onse twedi ampon se wrade yi me firi wani akwa me fifi akwa me firi wani enkoye mesro so obem wapom den aba me so obem ahoden osoro ahoden onipa bi ehia ahoden odi betutu nanamo onipa bi ehia ahoden odi bedi ne dwuma sa wo sori anapa na sa woni ahoden a me dofo paye kwa wo nkobi owura etimi wo ho wo ahoden kra na busua hwa wo maseye wo ahoden kra na otimi hwa wo maseye sabi na yade abo wato honom enu nti enso so yare so e wo nipadua no emu dane da hwese obenom adura ye fra no nyadua mf mixture na sa ne capsules ebeboa wo ama wo benya pomden ebeboa wo ama wo benya setena pa ahoden ahyemu emma jede ye number na ene ye ntwetwe enkomo me sorry ya free doctor bisa question any doctor entwetwe nkomo cheche wo hawo mu eche doctor mesro so benya abotere na wa cheche wo hawo mu ache doctor wa so so obeti wo na ono mienu nyina kwonte yade na edi wonya no ye number no eye 0554 36 56 31 0554 36 56 31 me patroti edi ni ye emame eye nyadua mf mixture anase ne capsules ka eye adwuma kakra na ya paki ye bie so na ye di nso egum enu aka bia metimu ye dru ba bi no agina ye na akobu nso di aba begum afi utimu se heat ebo ka anim ba bi di nso no gu honom di se che ayehye ankasa sana nipadua no etie o eye adwuma ehia se ye ma no nakade papa se de be ya eniema bia aye adwuma proso eniema bia ayehye no ebe dwodwo no na etimi aye adwuma eye se ya ma ye ne enko ya pomden eho anase nipadua no ho na ye gya ne star se oh adepa chi ye ya yetimi sorry de ho oden ye betimi akwa aba da kope afe obekono na ye ba hospital na abesro obekono ne yasuso mu na ye de wo ebe fie mesro so obem wapomden ehia se de ewiase afefede ofun oka usika bi esomo bono sanso na wapomden ensomo bo esanse se woni apomden a ofun kran so ya no panhwe akira kwan ebele kura na obuofu oka ki kura wo hu de obetu kan ede apie wo nhwe hompo mesro ese obem wapomden aye ade a edi kan so ya no pana ohwe twedi ampo anim adesrade a wapomden enya ade a ebeka ho se de be ya obetimi akọ na wasanso aba afe oyo oba oye bema wonya ohaw e wo memasem oba bi so nya ho e wo ne masemu ni nyina ekowie se immune system na ho odin e wo fom enu nti yade bi enya akwanya aboro ni paduanim bacteria bi enya akwanya e na edi wunya bacteria bi enya akwanya e na edi wabro edura me kanfo e de amawo e ye nyadua mf mixture na sa ne capsules e hye immune system no eden no na ebo amwa your besima na ebo amwa ye bema emua menua bema ojonso a wo bre e won martin kan sa obema mu etwetwem entini mu etwetwem emu fenfemo obi ka kire me say me ne oba edi mpaso agro no e na ya na meta feel sa pains no obi so ojonso wi a ya ote yawo ojonso asemoja edi etire bema hunso agene ono dofo edi mpaso agro na enso ni nyina sanso apia babonten e ya na mema hunso no de anim ne say e nyinsan kwa e na ehye da bi da enyanyi nsen kwa na mema hunsuo no ehyew nemom esanso siesie ma ema ye ho eye fe esiesie ye ankasa mepacho bema hunsuo me ye rede ye fe o yenyini fe ye ho ye fe enti aya na nyani nyina na ehye nyinsen menua bema bia wo tie me mepacho hunsuo no mane siesie wodofo na ne ho nye fe ne nka nche se baby kra wo boy radio wo boy radio ye ankasa bema wo tie me mepacho ma wo hunsuo enso mobo ehye nyinsen na esiesi wodofo edura beboa eye nyadua mf mixture anase ne capsules obabi nso etie me one bema edi mpaso agra na enso ni nyina pia ba abonten ebetimi abase no wahemfio no wonya ohaw ewo honom enu nti bema ne hunso ne kwa honom na asanso assign ni nyina amana ba abonten eba ne sa wo pa wo wonya bi wo pa ho siesi kama onya bi menua ba wonya ohaw ensuo egu sabi nsuo na eba ne nso enka edi akira mesro ense emfataw ohu ofe ema ye nya ose entoma ekata ade so edre wo se wonom na wo de siesie ho na wo ye oba mu a na wo ye oba sima na odofo dan da obowura mu a obo nanum to te se de water free alewa ho a edro no eye nyadua MF mixture and nasane capsules afa nyadua herbal mixture ho ma yese yenum na ato na yentimi enidie ye honam ena eye ya mepacho eni so brebi ena abeso yenso aduane si yanim a yete ne pampan na ne bo yebo efno ye yete ba akomienu ne yepia esinchen obi simi no aduane wia mentimi eni bi obi simi dia eha me eye nna makopre na wo se metimi daje mahome no na ena ho ayeden ede ama mentimi enna o mentimi enna sese me yika be bibi kakra bia na mabre na mete so makoma ebo me sei pedi kakra bia na meyem ahyeme mepacho entna ho enya depa enema mabobo so nyina ya ade bia ba oni padua ne so a mepacho ebetimi ede wato wadaka menemu ebetimi de wakwa akowia yaresa bia mepacho wo meso cho wani hwo wachi abusuanim enkroanim oda ho a ebeboa wa na debi enu nti awose wononom nyadua herbal mixture aha na mede wo besie ene doctor entwetwe enkomo bisa question na echinche mu opromidi eso ye number no eye 0554 36 56 31 0554 36 56 31 edino eye nyedua heba biara seso ojibre no tie
nyedua abi yo mufra numbers no na moni nyedua for mpanifo ni nkomode how bia o de catch no kakope drone bito na be boa oye papa me kira mo be ba o wedding ase ne nyina uzi me kira obia no pay okay ya de besi ha nyedua mufra numbers no na mo eni enkomo the aka no eye mo questions na mo de aba no ye be yi bi afri ho first batch na afri ho na fe de aka ni nyina no ye de akoshe second batch mo amode mo de F055 1599933 05515999933 and your WhatsApp line mo amode F0244 2639020244 263902 and also a video mo de ba na ma ni nyina no ense musa nkwa mesha share the a free a year one question any Francis the way free takrade and abre nano paying. Good morning, General. Don't you think the AFCON debate has turned to racism? I'm saying this because of Joy Barton, who said Africa has never produced a defender like Carragher. Francis Nediwe Abraham. Yebeshe before Emeka Sakakrade Afahon. Hello, Kessben Sports. How true is the squad crisis of Ghana? Ghana's opponents, Chad, ahead of the World Cup qualifiers this month. Kwame Etimetim. How true is the squad crisis of Ghana's opponents, Chad, ahead of the World Cup qualifiers this month? Etimetim na Kwame Diwe free by. Which players do your panel suggest should earn a debut call-up to the Black Star squad ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Chad and Madagascar? Axim and Amos and Sudiwe a free Ebrey. The next question was good morning, Kessben. What will be the prize of the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup that comes off in the USA in 3 months from now? What boy? Techiman, utai the messages eba program yi eso papa work boy. Ye da sepa titru edru eye efiada. Which World Cup saw Roberto Baggio, Michael Ballack, Paul Gascoigne, and Dennis Beckham for the last time? Tamale UDS and Kwaku Suarez and so the way a free Ebrey. Which World Cup saw Roberto Baggio, Michael Ballack, Paul Gascoigne, Dennis Beckham for the last time? Kwaku Suarez, Tamale. Wait, I say, Sergio, don't you think Winfred Schäfer is now the head coach of the Black Stars? Otto Addo will be in the dugout for mere formalities. Ya subontin Edway free yabe ena abre ya minima de kra okay. I didn't know kasa ampanifo appointed papa say on the technical advisor. Minima de kontia. What is our question ebre? Dr. Bedim koma nafi one wa akoka.
Abena ne bo nkomo.
Ya sha se na abena bo nkomo.
Onye menim no ma me say.
All right. Awa. And now question e by now say.
When fresh for question.
And now say.
Question necessary.
Question necessary.
Question necessary. Or say don't you think say when fresh for say no a coach. Now to do dugout no be a mere formality.
And I say.
Say you say.
Sir. You had a good year.
Incident by we money na appointment by say you no man yesterday.
Sir.
When fresh for.
Do ni ba ko be ya dwana. Your friend say kra. Ya subontin yabe.
Ya subontin. Mene ne nya adwene pesi. Ba me kai when fresh for apply for the job no. Ye ba be fa coaches no.
Yeah.
And ya shortlist no kra na chese on kan won qualify. By na U10 was about be technical advice.
Now what's wrong with that?
Say you it just if in inconsistent.
Sir.
Yes.
Be as amrena or Troy and also oper jumano. Now be available. She say ni enya adwuma de amano. Ono no go ba as head coach. We say a technical advisor. Enya de kro.
Enya de kro. Portfolios in different and correct.
It's the end I was say or Troy into na day. Or Troy so head coach.
Yeah, head coach.
No na person the head coach no man. Name more Troy so technical advisor there. And also na yan can't be as a technical advisor. Enti say adwuma say do qualify say this adwuma no. Di enti na e onwa.
You be the everyone honestly.
Okay, so man watch mu. Yes, what kind of cake?
Yes, you Minchechemu say FNA inconsistent. No, then he wasn't good enough to be the head coach. Now he's good enough to be the technical advisor.
There's any rules at the crow. Any rules? I first any the crow rules any the crow. Head coach and technical advisor any the crow.
You see, General, I bet to differ with you. Say head coach no. Mpempio mo money afi. Magada so much experience. Shafa is over 70.
Yeah, 75.
74,
yes.
75. Yes. And usually they think say being a head coach, who are filled so he hear a lot of energy, honestly. Until somebody could be too old for a head coach, but probably experienced enough to be technical advisor or technical director. Until maybe an application for the job, FA realized that okay, se papa any Ghana adwuma no there. If you say the age ni there, when you need too much to be a head coach. But the bread near a technical advisor will be a manaba be to head coach no man directional maybe. Until for that one I don't see much inconsistency on the part of the FA. And I also disagree say in per the current scheme of affairs. Utuado betra hokeke. Na Wilfred Schäfer coach it through him. We've been here before. Classical example ahead of 2022 World Cup in Qatar or Doha. Na yefa Chris Hilton. And also relatively more experienced older manager as a technical advisor. Utuado na ni jina hoye ne juma ye bibia. Uwe a wontimu to aso ne kofa we buy. Until normally, especially Bruni coach, so be jina touchline no atwefo afraw yiwe frim for we sha de be CBA Otuado adwuma ti Ghana for yenye ready si gidi se Otuado ya de on ekokochi si gidi se onya de a ono na ekokochi with Schäfer could only provide an advice, but at the end of the day the man who is coaching our Black Stars is Otuado.
Well, Chad ni Madagascar here me say more headache now for now.
Madagascar is a better team than Niger. Niger.
Yes.
The same coach, the same players and all that. Until it should be a headache.
Yeah, to you know me. Sir. Yes. Sorry, no. Yeah, questions. among for more questions no na yɛde ɛtoa so amamo edu baabi ana yɛde kakra twim kakra bisebi ho na hia immediate attention. I want to know the duty of Otuado's personal assistant. Okay, I want to know the duties of Otuado's personal assistant playing for the country during the AFCON tournament. Matthew Jemfi, referee Gomua Mampong, Central Region. And so
it's supposed to be a World Cup because Otuado wanko AFCON.
Wanko AFCON.
A World Cup.
World Cup, rather.
My question is, yes, how can we?
Namkasa recently a 2002 World Cup budget. I babontia Nesika she Otuado ni personal assistant enimno, and then I did personal assistant in common ababontin. So obviously is the World Cup in 2002.
Yeah.
Okay. My question is it possible to have an act in the name of Nana Pole who will make sure that no one will misbehave before, during, and after a game? San Francisco Grace Light Educational Complex, Ahinimako Kobin, and Ediway Abreye. Maminko Tutu Nicosia, Cyprus General. Please, the Liverpool team that won the Premier League and the Georgian club in 2019-2020, and this current side, which is better. Can we say this year the team in the Premier League, the teams in the Premier League were not good enough? Okay. When you tutu Nicosia and so and the way Abreye. Ma yen twaso ebiom wan de na etwaso Julian Caesar ma mraw de no so ntentem. Julian say, please could your crew find out for us whether the referee's manager Mr. Alex Corte is still at post, given the unfounded allegations he leveled against Mr. George Jeffrey recently. I also like to know if he is the one who supervised the appointment of officials for this week's games. Rest in peace, Francis Yao Frimpong Nanapole. May your legacy live on in the spirit of Asante Kotoko fans everywhere. Julian Caesar, Enediwe, and so Ebreye. Maminko, the next one, a free Santasi Ampetia. Good morning, sir. This GFA and their ESCO members are the worst in Ghana football, and these are the reasons. One, they couldn't qualify Ghana to the AFCON for in so many years. Number two, they've appointed the West coach for the Black Stars, and they chose a calendar over human life. Yaton ye quality you akoto black and white or akoto radio, not even black and white. Safo Santasan Petia, now we a question.
His question is the worst FA of all time, so probably wants our opinion.
Okay.
And all the criteria.
The reasons they are Rossetti or Susu the current FA being the worst.
Wow. Okay. Sergio, will you allow Dr. Franco Naro to talk more about the buses issue he started 3 days ago? Kwame Livingston, Edway Efri, Salt Pond, and Abreye. Efri Salt Pond. Now, why is the system always against Barcelona? Barcelona versus PSG in the round of 16 in last year's UEFA Champions League saw a red card against Arojo, and the same or a similar incident happened in the PSG Liverpool after Kunati tackled Bacola, but was only shown a yellow card. There was a prior foul on Frankie de Jong before Kubasi's tackle that saw him given a red card. I want your panelist's opinion on this.
Mekai Kubasi ni we mu de no, but ideally a bit man send yan Kenya video no aka be boy.
Okay. They drew how they share tackles now.
What's the system against Barcelona?
Aye.
But Joe Kubasi then he was the last man and denying an obvious scoring opportunity. Yes, Joe, it calls for red.
Or compare Kubasi the end day.
Kunati
Konate.
Ibrahima Konate, PSG ni
Liverpool.
And also first leg no na. Compare.
Okay. Nti demo de eba no eno so ebi no. Mame nkwa na afidie yi quickly please today you guys should tackle this for me. There's a great retired footballer. Is there a great retired footballer whose sons or children have played football to the highest level than Abedi Pele and his sons? I want a Black Stars player who has recorded more goals wearing the captain's band in a single game. What's your take on this? Was the handsome, sensible visionary President John Dramani Mahama said yesterday? What did he say about our sports? Anefi Sunya Zongo, and anyway, Abba. One, I'm so pay Ubia and Ma. Abo ball I drew.
Asina be the Pele.
Yes.
Say the whole world and
the whole world. So Ghana had been here.
Okay.
Ghana Habiwa. Oh, who be honest on my ball I drew a bit in my level.
Like Nipani should be a great footballer.
And then
Nimba.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a great footballer in this contest. So about Black Stars, we're great. Yeah, any ex-Black Star player, Nima Ghana had a bed in Kakra.
Okay. And also, no. How can a stabbed, bleeding, struggling Pole tell a Praja driver who was taking him to hospital, to leave him with an ambulance team to take care of him instead? I mean, how can a stabbed, bleeding, struggling Pole tell a Praja driver who was taking him to hospital to leave him with an ambulance team to take care of him instead? Okay.
Pole I stabbing a emoji
yeah.
A bed in our catch Pragani and say on Fanonco Nunya no ambulance for no.
Yeah.
Instead say Pragani in the person in the hospital.
No, this was Wallace. Your research, investigations, and findings are too sweet to believe. Can you remember what I told you one day? There is wisdom in old age, so stop minim and the sarcasm. Okay, Kofi Edway if you thrown to Canada, and so Kofi Sobenya 70 this year, and 80. Okay. Thanks so much, Sergio, for reaching out to some of us at our workplaces, homes, and on the streets with your cameras. Okay, it's so lovely, and shows how you want us to be part of your program. Please don't stop. What was so loving? Was so loving seeing you for the first time at Pole's funeral yesterday in the morning. Okay. I came all the way from Takwa to pay my last respects to Pole. Kwesi Kwatin, and the way free Takwa. Kwesi Kwatin Subino, with the way free Takwa and Abraham. Please come to Takwa and interview us too. Do you think Kumasi Asante Kotoko is really psychologically, emotionally, and physically ready for the league? Ya obimpe as the way free Achimota Accra Abre. Please, do you think Kumasi Asante Kotoko is really psychologically, emotionally, and physically ready for the league? Okay. The next one is Mr. Mike Bonsu, a member of the club licensing board, really educated us on a number of issues relating to the enhanced safety and security protocols of the various revenues. But what shocked me was the comparison of Old Trafford to the Tuba AstroTurf. Habba Mr. Bonsu. Khalil Ahmed Edway Free Ahisan and Abre.
Let me say Halil anti-comparison.
Okay. So they were outside.
He didn't
baby.
Yes.
Mr. Mike Bones will say Tuba to say
Ultra. No, then they didn't get him well. not or compare
yes
the dugouts.
Yes.
The design and the style. No.
Yeah.
And or say, or no call no not dugout no touchline it said the other day, no. Now you too close distance we here between a touchline and the dugout no issue do. Into a trimble share fans in him. And now omudi block agh.
Yeah.
At said the Old Trafford the chef fans in him. What I say? So he was only comparing the style of the dugout at Tuba to the style of the dugout at Old Trafford.
Yes.
So a chef fans in him to said the Old Trafford there no dugout ne chef fans in him.
Yes.
Na Tuba the end there omudi blog was saying agh said the be omutu bibia e more mana bibia tisa. So he wasn't comparing the Tuba Stadium to Old Trafford. He was comparing the dugout at Tuba to the dugout of Old Trafford in terms of its position and design.
Yes. It will be a monya fake
over sensationalism.
Monya fake akrama
my boss
say ebia obi kan asem ana ye ka asem a omuntia de crop poti o kan ye o ana say contest be mu na de kan ana say asem no omu yibi instead of say on betie asem ni nyina na bia se ne esi bako ansa na wo comment no no ko yin o ka krebi
ebi so ebo apaye o
omu say da no me
eva ebo apaye na wo na want man follow bi no no atum futuro gu ani
yes
now so di akire
say Mr. Mike Bonsu say Old Trafford it is
Tuba to say Old Trafford
no masum na mu say oh my god
how can anybody do that?
Among the teams playing the Champions League this season, who has a better chance of who has the best chance of winning the league? Esel, Lawrence, Waka Samson Adiwe Abreye. And which team can battle Barcelona at the current in the Champions League? Okay, Opobia which me a battle Barcelona.
That's in the second party. Answer the first party.
So on one but our pause watching.
Team Ben the best chance of winning Champions League. We know say Team Ben beat my battle Barcelona for the Champions League title. Meaning that in your opinion, Barca has the brightest chance. So the second part could be answered.
Okay. After the eka home meba please come to Mampontin Fitem to interview us too. Masa Yaufosu sprayer Mampontin una di we yaba. Yeba ho nyina into your cameras meba ho nyina. Kingsley Wefi Tamale na Abraham per performance delivered by the Kumasi Asante Kotoko Nigerian International Wisdom so far. What will be your partner's advice to the IMC of Kumasi Asante Kotoko in case his contract ends? Tamale and Kingsley, Ebusa Asemwe and so free. Me call a year Abidjan, George Akon, Edway free Abidjan Nabre. Good morning, boss. Joe, I'm so happy that the day Ayu is back to the Black Stars. George Akon. Abidjan and Audiwe Abre. Yecha Ghana for more Abidjan and so enyina. Good morning, please. If Liverpool win the Premier League, will they have more trophies than Manchester United? Arrow Edway Efri Nyankomase Ahinkro and Abeka Yensa and Anopei. Okay. Please, I'll be very happy if Manchia will name the Babayara Stadium Police Stadium. Michael Agbeko, Agbe for short, Kaswa Uradi Wiyaba. Ade na ana muyesa. Ade. Yonko coffee breaker.
Yenyi Babayara dini friso.
Yonko poli din to stadium.
I'm saying can sweat stadium no mum near the poli din to so akebeboa. Ana kibia ke
ene ho wasam na oka
o benyesa can sweat trade ni mum na to na poli stadium ko ona kunya ni kwa.
Okay. Good morning, Midfield Action. I wanted to know if this is a possibility. If Manchester United win the Europa but find themselves in the Championship, will they still qualify for the Champions League football? Akufu Edwefi Koforidia and Abreye. And yeah, Dr. Franco Naro or Tisas, but people comment Kakrebi or one side of Matuaso.
A possibility. Yeah. We are to be possible.
Yes.
In fact, teams in the ball league in be a bit more relegation to championship is possible.
Okay.
But to answer the question, when they say yes, qualification for the Champions League, Uji Europa League now, who qualify for the Champions League. It doesn't matter whether you are playing in the Premier League or in the Championship. You can be in the Championship and play in the Champions League, even only if Utimiji a Europa League na only league table ni well. No who say Championship no and Ka United atade onkra na dama. Why?
Measure Alaji Bama Saleh Firo and Bandalan on also and a double as the communication director Emma Wenchi Young Apostles. Good morning, boss. Are your men following the Division 1 league keenly? If they do, then let's make a detailed incursion into the league table of the various zones and see the teams doing wonders and those finding the going like pushing a mountain. Anyway, Wenchi Young Apostles is promising Hatchofolk a dose what it gave to Nations FC before the league went on the Nanapoli break. Alaji Mama Sali, everyone chip underline and anyway, and so Abreye. Okay. Patrol Laundry Service Ashton was saying, I've been monitoring a while nowadays and always blaming the GFA on anything. If on his social media he blames the FA, and I hope Dr. Franco Naro's explanation is enough for him. Patolari service that's now. Una Odiwei Abreye. Zekov Mohammed Madru with the so boss, who informed the police that Brahma is in Senegal. As well as at anywhere rendered an apology to Kumasi Asante Kotoko for his unfortunate comment. Rest well, Nanapole, your desire for your deadly local game can never be forgotten. In fact, some of us couldn't take it easy at all at the funeral yesterday, but God knows best. Fare thee well, Minia. Zekov Mohammed, the also Atuatumwaha enono. Maminko Nanadu tutor, Chubako Senior High School, Nadiwe Abreye. Sajo, should Chelsea win the Conference League, can they qualify them to the Champions League? Okay.
Doc Ekaino. Winning Europa guarantees you Champions League football. And winning conference guarantees Europa League champion, Europa League football.
Champions League.
There be Champions League. Champions League. This is via.
Women's League and now GPL.
For your panelist opinion, which two teams will progress to the finals of the Champions League? Can your panelists throw more light on this for me? Also answer Ohim Kumasi and Ediwe Yaba.
Do you know I can be Mantinati? Which two teams?
Okay, which two teams will progress to the finals of the Champions League? Can your panel throw more light on it for us?
I'm sure Peumumbeko final.
Yes. I'm was Umbeko final. Also answer Ohim Edifree, Ohim Kumasi and Abreye. Me quote the Twasu Ebium and also free Hefa Akon Odifree Bedu Banso SHTS Senior High Technical School. No. Okay. Akon, Emmanuel Akon, Bedu Bonso, Senior High Technical School. Good morning, Sergio. Please, I want your opinion on this. If Africa was united as one country, will it be possible to win the World Cup against the Europeans and South American countries as it is today? Africa is back as one country. And can you bet me winning World Cup na any South Americans and any Europeans, no, and Equacoba. Into our we just serious we are no. Yes, international various countries, you know.
Said you are
combined 11 Africa.
Said you are Kenya, boom, crying.
Oh yes. In the Africa against the rest of the world. What do you say?
Yeah,
the countries in now you pick here 26 players or so. Yeah. Boko World Cup. 23 players. Yeah. Boko World Cup.
Near
best 11.
So who is the best goalkeeper on the African continent? Yes. Who is the best number 2? Number 3. Now if you are starting level in Nipa, a bit me at the World Cup and I share Germany, I share France, I share Brazil, Argentina.
Okay. Sergio, don't you think the Kumasi Antiquator supporters, should summon Honorable Mensa Chambonsu to Mensia, since he's part of the Insuatreman board? And then we use some on the papa.
I got to go somewhere to the same one from Asia.
I say to Mensa Bonsu. Yes, you got to conform for Comensia.
Supporters,
you are Treman board, no cow. There's a new movie.
So I throw board on the memo.
Yes, Honorable Nilan to go.
Yes, the Honorable Nilan to go.
Memo party, supporters were a lot to yes.
Did Honorable Ignatius Bafua and the Insuatre team attend Paul's funeral yesterday? A chamfor the way from Bekwai and Abreye. Maminko Ken Cape Coast. With way by someone asked about the comment that Africa hasn't produced a better defender than Jamie Carragher. You have not answered that. So you say answers nothing. Do you? So questions na mode banti Ken Nyabotre ye betche ya dwen e de afa ho pa. Maminko de twa the tosubium ansana ya dwen ho mekakra na ye ba befa ye answers na yedi eba na yenyi ano yedi ba fa asem we no na yedi ni nyina enso abremo. All right. Midibesia questions no midibesia mdaka midibesia na fe ya dan ho abasisia me ba ya ebo modern ye
thank you for videos so
I'm for videos so yedi nyina be ba but me call Dawood Heba na ma fanka talk akra bi about me ba other questions no so yedi be bremo nche.
For your friend Dr. Dawood. Me na me Dawood Heba hospital ano. Na enam me so enane Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse. Na du wei edutwem Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment o se fatwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules o se sisi na ade ewom. Na duro mienu wei e adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye oyapa de obeye ne se wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wo nom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enyi ba sa minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no paso minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kwa re me ye adwuma kra se kane no te do we de edima semama no be di so asemama
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke nebeko
Ram use for mama hode pa mama metimi bo dwuma bibia e kama e mama ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no now the we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina free o ma de actual timi be bo dwuma Dawood ointment fatwi na ebeko
da bia amfo company de o ka musa akospreda mi secret enu ani e bugdo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sori anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he Mentebre secret in here. Tis also at Samia. We use Dawood ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
me a transmission gearbox specialist. Ejuma me ye. En kan na me pega ade a na me nsa kura ntimi mpa. And I say me ma ade so na lock me sisi. Say if say me share Dawood Tuesday capsules and the Dawood ointment. Aboa me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia. Obia mo modern so betimi apɛ Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules. Enya bi ato.
Odofo se wate bi. Aduro ya me ka ho asɛm no. Eno ho adanse ene wono madi no. Ko pharmacy e ben wo. Herbal shop e ben wo. Ne koto Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no. Wo so be di ho adanse. Wo pesa wo frɛ ya. Eno na wo screen ase no 0244 88 6437 na 020 168 1717. Baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house pe Dawood ointment any Dawood 360 capsules.
Yo, yansan mamu nyina akwaba emra program yi eso. Na mamehwe sledge, nana sledge. Wova kache Dr. Naro say onunu ne ho na onsere. Ne Manchester United no ebeko relegation simple. Baofa, do you know Honorable Bafwewa is a late police in-law? You see how small this world is. He didn't know he was inciting his people against the husband of his own sister. Hey, is it true?
Honorable, Honorable Ignatius Bafwewa free. Hey, from a Chirikrum.
Chirikrum, all free.
Honor Ban Sophie. But the minimum is so me no year bushia.
And you free and strategy.
Honorable Ignatius Bafwewa. Let me free here from Mesoya. A free Chirikrum here.
Hey.
I want to pull a year in Sophie.
I see.
But a be a sledge in detail. Me name so my family. But I know they both come from that town.
I see.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nti say na konto se na see.
Honorable Ignatius Bafwewa.
Yeah, go ya ni.
Pull our way.
Na yere no. Kuna ni ba na no no to. Ono ni free crow back. Fumeso haya, chirikrum. Uduru fumeso ha left. Ona chirikrum. Ona sorry dan free.
I see.
Me ko ho share that ko.
I see. Dollar Banu you better hear some question out there, Bano. This is a video no wajuma. FIFA referee, FIFA referee. But the idea be a basi en mano. Na you better hear your wajuma. Ansa na da ko TV no so FIFA nyabotre be wajuma the amount. Na obisu busa adekonti a players no perform our Black Stars. Wa mo ko omo nchi a perform ye o ba. Omo de ababe 2-3 times. Sure. Yakwa probo aye ne mpanifo di nkomo ne ebusa asasem we nso.
Okay.
Enti mpamcho mo menkotie Prince Opoku Pole ono ball ewo maimu ene amano ne sa ebo Black Stars. Amafo be kai Pole Senegal 92 Ghana. Enti yako enti nkomo aye ne nutrition.
Inaki William, another player, same circumstances, and you are the best. First, the inclusion, I'm a boy social nationality from Spain to Ghana. No, I'm a boy Inaki, when you say all Black Stars.
Oh, say, Medikaka, or a very good player, a very good player. I don't quite or a very lucky say, who knew near Gina one picture so more at the same Jessina Mobo way no. As it cook football, but would anyone and pass him out? The 3 years I would know near Gina Parker, so they are, and yet they are a 1 year crowd, the better him session. Now, imagine so a back Ghana na a Ninian Cano. Now, or 2 different group, different players, or challenges, or pitch, even pitching a crown of Janso Bobon, or challenges Kakra. And then will be I expect to say you see give out Bilbao no which me give you the same I think it's a better than Kakra because and America is a European star of football and they say yeah I say do tell me na we are the not dream was a Europe no teamwork no project bibi or board so na mo de aba we ho but had do tambia also be a training skill ti ekura no kura na ase ode ma no no de atwe we no de ko to be use we no de atwe we and there's any part na tambia no bia anyone so and then play like when Kudus a very good player, very talented player. And then sometimes I'm sure much is BBO or Betria Seco lay pass an ama in Naki Aqua. I think a simple goals. Yeah, a problem. Tino, or a very good player, and I think coach, and share say, obetimi. I encourage Kudus ne Jordan na omutimi feeding because they're a very good finisher, but obi ho no want to be nkofa no want to be enkoshe or say feeding and obi also one feeding ko no want to be struggle de ne de ne ahode timi adibram but we need there or no na yidi finishing ka 1-on-1 obe finish ti ye nyusu ne finishing no na infidi no na on deliver goals no mai
deliver too much is also bunani ya match ya yanko of konie be bo sawa cross post stadium players and then no money pressure be ba. Then I expect the Black Stars so the next game I ever Accra.
Oh, pressure there, a bit pressure because especially like Accra Sports Stadium now, be expect to see be winning. Yeah, Bob first half, yeah, Bob 30 minutes. Let me BNC go my what's our supporters no more. When I did the attempt starting no. This will be a who need that akumana we used to. Say why you used to say I did the attempt winner. That's all the drink call and I know I will be out of the game. Ushe Kumase once so the players in a type. A more to me. Tina Blaster most of the time yeah you prefer say you be Kumase no. I cry and pressure no it was so kakra. And then I think say omunyina no semenyo no hwe ball a wo now ewo Britain. I think say you're very good players more with their determination Jordan and Kudus ne we no I think say they omit my deliver nti pele problem a owo I mean me hu ye ne say we a leader say 7 appear o hwe sene osi conduct no ho as a leader ewo team na me pele na me hu ni say in a sense na me hu ni say adata na pele Olympic Marcel tina ai one of the top ewo the whole world you sometimes beer obeba na ebe transi be din komo obesoro be ko be ba no a different person no onye too open and then say to form a team no na say leader na team nye too open e time bia na hadwen because say we be call ye adwuma we even ye bo one team dey but ye adwuma no nti una we be encourage ya monye ho na be say na we be fighting ya be fight ya mo bia mo say na sade ni bi ni ho tina mo team ni mu ache nti no na opebe bia obetra na omo man fans pele Mastro or the only one that me no and then so no that group ni so ye ntesa nti no na ma I say ye ntimi nye one ewo camp nti tambia beba na emu ache bia group yo ete ha say bia group ete ha say na na ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ bi a meda me na mehu ni sɛ a critique problem because not Tony ne Pele na ɔmo ni problem ade high no yɛ finals no na we all know say we Pele free wa Tony Yeboah ne nipa na also we the next assistant captain and also a captain nti ye team we no omo now so no say Tony Bafo and a captain me at that time meaning say Union City we are very down, very disappointed na I feel say omo disrespected nti no ready mu made them who say a take effect a group nyina eso because bianca the vim ne ahomden ne ayi aka de kɔ no yes I remember I say coach ni team here also say should in case be yenya penalty ewo ayi during the game yenya penalty a Tony Yeboah also there be also there be you can imagine say will be okobo finals na as ya dampen spirit na so penalty ba okobo she also there be member
so more penalty
say during the game no see nya penalty be a winner and kobo penalty no say no ti you be senior a yaw biana e woni mu what disrespect no ti me to me who say e hadiye you no feel say on the Tony Bafo ba blaster after there nipa no de ne buy no mo be take the measure no and then they are there se bibi se abit mesia e was say mo friend nipa na mo ne transe na mo chere se bia say ni nti and a person the captain because you be disrespectful but you say after bidding no you own your nest but be a say and no be a a team leader be felt no at that time until you person the captain and I know who bet me ama excuses but say you better translate there so who be captain and there without any explanation biana you feel bad it mean na me blame no me na me di ya o man say that particular time no bianca ni munyama bianca ya de share no at that time no na ko no so de ahoden ni munyam bi because cap we dey see we na me share no imagine say be as a penalty na ba ko share enye cap no o si bia memo na che bibi wo ho a moyama aha
Sadio kwa na me sure say to atwa from the way he handle captaincy from Master na pair time afi Samekofo rejected and then Asamoah Gyan Sule be a problem and then Asamoah Gyan to the day from the day also Pate ni afa Jordan ho kwakodi kudus captaincy across yana
across here bebre because etimi bu nipa bi abam Jordan situation is say I me who say na your problem because na you need na me kai say na kwasi apia kra na solve you need Sudan no imagine say team wa on bo coach na solve a problem before the match. Now you can see send it results on the bay. It is sometimes and I make say obeti my friend ni pan na tenase say bia say enti and I'm person we are captain tie nyina ya captain ya support no na enye nye say bia captain e dia mano for good na particular match we will be reason tia am person the captain man no nyina ya support no yenko win match I think say nipa bia no nipa oda odwin bia no say o purpose bi nti ema coach ne eyesa or there be a strategy bi nti abia o de yesa then you know accept na yenye but without say wo marriage bia na onim say we na duru no so na fa akopi ha say no I mean say wo hu say eje opanyin ana say panyin ne aduru so na say e sound ho a yeah you know I don't blame them but me who say ye coaches and I say ye leaders no and na who say no be handle such situation no it happened in Europe sometimes be a match we etimika so your person side nipa we na a captain sa match we e wo reason na coach na explain tie wo ni na atia say so wenti na ye ma we nipa so say I captain you know but you know atia say or even or the captain or a general captain
Prince Opoku Poly and this anchechemi Brian Semahodo Sisiye Senegal 1992 a captain Sensemo Abedi Pele Tony Yeboah and afi Tony Bafu Nsempi wachechirem sanso na sisi captain problems e ho ni na no de hunsem enso ato edwa enya no nko a pamcho ochre adekonti a your players no be Semenyo Williams and other players on perform ye e wo amanone nanso mo ba na Zempi ayebo activity enti Prince of Okupoli and so and no yene din komo on a number of issues into infama and then kwa any other legends and so edin komo o ma kire mo dwen yen so ye kire ya dwen e de afa nsem ahodo pi ho na doc now ka opese ubem kakra na ema awa emfa ne de no emma because your revelations pa
a lot, especially in Senegal 92.
Yes.
You see, after year 1982, Nanka Yankwa, Jerry John Rawlings, by last minute, Eka as a Ghana for Yanko. Na Ekobodru final Nkayejino, Ghana could die. After winning 4, Anachese the most successful on the continent. Ghana could die. To qualify him. So our brightest chance to win the African Cup of the Nations came in 1992.
Okay.
Senegal 92. And we paraded the best squad.
Crème de la crème.
La crème de la crème.
Yeah.
Around that time, yet two African Best Footballer of the Year award. Now be the Pele the first, now Antonio Boy the second. Yeah. All from one country. And all these guys were paraded for Black Stars. Na ye Ghana national team general who's a memania na that team no hwe kire ho wote ama Senegal from Pont Manson Akwesi Apia Mayele Nidako Ankara Anthony Bafo when we nyina ye member akese
yeah
na nim ho kra de na efe keke Ali Ibrahim ye giant take tall Safu Jemfinie Prince Paul Yawunis and Bema Pa then Anthony Yeboah huge Abedi Pele na ye stout. If you want to remember Guho and was so dominant. Was it a quarter final phase? Prince Paul if we bench by on the Beshe go ne ma ko say any Beshia I think Nigeria. It was semi-final and then Crawford Kazenko and go now and can be a relatively easier option. Fast forward Yetumiko yi or move even though we suffered because Abedi Pele had a red card second yellow in that game, and because of that, I'm so Kokuja referee.
Yeah.
I remember very well. It's not own to me more final. No. Now, some person who said Abedi a massive at that time. Player now with the red card now final on to me mobino or take car from penny for no match coming penny for ni muno me kai power boni shades dark maestro. Na enkomoni nyina no tie revelation na Prince Paul Dima and as trying to say yeni ankasa na you shoot to yourself on the foot. You see ahead of the tournament na ankasa yenya issue akwesi apia na you be on permanson because ahead of the tournament ye captainship no edima Abedi Pele
on a different
because ye ko Senegal is a French speaking country in Tiamfama Abedi Pele. And then no ko e no ko ye no on ma. Afi de ye ba ba kwa akọbọ final. Semi final no. Captain had the red card. Obi him say Anthony Eboa and Ebabebo. And that time Tony Bafo was playing for Mets. I stand to be corrected, but I think so. No Obi him no. Anthony Eboa na wo Germany ho. Into on a link to Germany na through him was say Ghana ni abrantie bi wa say we good pa. Metimi na kasa na wa bebo amai. So Anthony Yeboa spoke to Anthony Bafo and then came for Anthony Bafo that time. On also giant and a rasta and Guni Pechi. But as a right fullback. After there, Abedi Pele from Obian himself captain. Yeah, the Anthony. Yeah, the who answer we born Anthony Bafo the ball captain. Hey, na branti
Abedi roommate.
Aye, so na Abedi roommate.
Yes.
After ye bobo na who say captain ball Anthony Bafo. Yes, hey, na branti ono no bebo national team bi da be ya. Mpanyinfo yi nyina wo makwasi apia wo mu nyina on na ball captain. Say na a creative problem o. Me abepi me na minim say a dampen Anthony Eboa spirit to the extent say what your revelation or say pre-match preparation talks no coach ni ka kire team ni say ye bobo ya yenya penalty a Anthony Eboa na bebo ho na Anthony Eboa se memo munya penalty a memo that sums up say Anthony Eboa was not ready to give his all.
Okay.
Enti that game a dey call extra time about post-match penalties. Unfortunately, the last penalty I say no, Anthony Bafo na say no. About the first one, after all the 11 players na win, yes I could be no, and Okobo ni there they say no. It was so unfortunate. That trophy was meant for us, but hey, Cote d'Ivoire took it away, and maybe some commodity here because of the situation we find ourselves in now, General.
Okay.
Why?
All
Because Odaroma. Something in the form of Ayu is also in the picture again. And they, Andre Ayu, Apen Baby Atena. Along the line, na nim the captainship trend na, I think Sika Kono de Bayen. Andre, the first coach.
Yeah, Ibo Kwesiapia.
Kwesiapia,
yeah.
No, it's Sike. I know.
Oka Andre Party.
Meka the Ibe inherited, you know. The Ibe inheriting and Utuadu be inheriting. I know it's CK because I'm privy to a conversation. Not Jordan can leadership, no complaining. Okay. Andre is the captain. Ofori Pate is the next. Then Ofori.
Which Ofori?
Third.
Yes.
Okay. And now me and saying any honum. So one and more captains, you know. Obviously, it's only substantive there and Pempi. You look for the most senior, who should be Jordan. You who say the captain Samba Nabo, Kudus. And who are fed who I say ye free nisa as I the Abeboy. And Tiana Crawford, Utie, and Comodina management committee members, ni players, ni Biakasana. People like Party and the likes are not so happy. And Tin Comodebi Kosu say, Sir Captain Shebe and somebody I am free on Dreamra. Now, on a substantive, or my captain. Now, Fede is Andre a captain. Any so one start to cry any ubibebo enti nkomodi e koso and say they are considering the possibility of bringing Andre, not necessarily to come and probably so be bogidigidi bia, but MFI and captain some no enkomo no enkoto let him nya the concentration and prepare enkobo enti revelation Prince Polly edema this time no a very relevant at this time. So say captain common year it me bunkophobia bem and we won't give it their best to the team.
Okay. Prince Polly. All right. Can you please dedicate some more minutes than usual and show us extras from Pole's funeral at the Heroes Park with the viewers? Akasisa Ponkofodo anyway by tell doctor that Ghana won the 1982 African Cup of Nations in Tunisia. I was in Nigeria then. Akrasi Saponkofodo anyway about 1982. Yeah, Libya.
Was it in Tunisia?
In Tunisia, 82 year Libya.
Yeah, money Tunisia, bruh.
Maybe. Akrasi Sapon, 82 year Libya.
Bruh.
92 year Senegal.
Me too sure.
Tunisia in 94. Tunisia in 94. Yes. Yeah.
And don't put the
Okay, they are family from Chirikrom. Otunfo Asumfo Hene is the uncle of both of them, Bafwa and Paul's wife. Oh, okay, only now 5 back. Okay, your friend your Otunfo Asumfo Hene. Ono na omu nyina no wo fa no omo uncle no. Bafwa and a fair Paul's wife. So bushia pa baako. Okay. Mami ko Ziga from Pond. Ziga. Accra.
Ziga wadar ma wade no say ma tete so ma wana.
Okay.
Say gomo de also do nurses.
No nurses na dey no sakofa ba.
Oh, say me chia no.
Na oko friend na ro su kobusa.
Me kwa de message tintin no de.
Yeah. So you know treasure wa kacha alaji na wonte so graba. Was it a hot one grandpa?
Was my me go circle. We had day one thing so.
Ziga.
Ziga nyina.
Ziga ne koto. So mo bi ne koto.
Oso no a.
Ono na eto.
Anti na nka minto bi wo ha. Na me fa mane.
O baka no
Me kan kro. Minto bi wo na me fa mo sem.
Who say okay obi e hu say nya de papa.
Oh, the me kind of grow. Sir, I do.
But do two never see never be sure more. Can we not cry? You like
the nurses. Ziga is
that was some pancani. If I'm bread wa cry.
Nisi can be in a dear.
Yeah, but circle honor kota de na minti circle. Because
that's how that 20,000 we see for my
message or the can was Ziga say Awulekwe and his son Awulekwe Jr. The senior captained the Black Stars as they won the 1978 African Cup of Nations, and the junior also won the African Youth Championship in 1999. FIFA Under-17 silver medalist. Played for CS Fasien, Tunisia, Zamalek, Egypt, and Malaha in Spain. Frimpong Manso, former captain of Asante Kotoko and Black Stars defender, a silver medalist in AFCON 1992 and African Club Championship in 1993, and son Edwin Tufo Frimpong now plays for St. George's in Ethiopia. Angomaso Frimpong Ziga. Kessben Accra and the way and so Brayen. Okay, Meba and Chakra, Mr. Mike Bonsu, a member of the club licensing board. Yenna Chuchen Komo na a month once more eka a year tuba astrotefono and
Old Trafford.
Any Old Trafford no or the infoni be bray a brain. Or the images be brave, abre, and be shown no, a be na ye no, ye show no Kessben TV, so no. Mohu, South bench no, South bench no, and on all building our astroturf. Now the chrono, move
picture with that.
Picture we, yes, move away picture we, yes.
And then go back to that picture.
Yes,
this one.
Yes, we,
normally, enka substitutes bench no. Yeah, na a bench touchline. Ofa oni hwe baba yara.
Yeah.
But we say no, it was stance supporters na nimpe. Enti sa mfato ho no na all yes say.
Yeah.
It is said the Old Trafford. Old Trafford no. Ohwa subs bench no, and I said the mo England from friend dugout no.
Yeah.
Ehye any supporters no. Ene ehye ho no. Enti na no kire say first no, na bench touchline no dodo. Omunya the required distance into but to ensure safety nti omo building blocks where chire mfa ne se to enka obi honum until he only compared the position of the subs bench at Tuba to that of Old Trafford, but on case Tuba ago primary nyina it is Old Trafford
the bidda nti odi bebre so aba enche e be show ni nyina no e wo TV eso Kwame, meko awal ho, but before that, maminti ukakra na fi yenkwa awal mo.
Emirate Air edu betu kwan. Emirate Air says so betu kwan from Ghana, Accra. No over 140 destinations baby and I say wiemhye a was offer eye Emirate Air and no na do beko. Emirate Air and do beko. Ko emirate.com. Na ko make you reservation. dientia emate air na do beko ne say utena emate air mu a unya comfort utena emate air mu a unya asumdue utena emate air mu a do beko kodu o destination no fa ne say o tu kwan edweni ache United Kingdom America mamu Canada na wokwa Emirate Air and do beko ye maw eye free wifi anase ye maw internet e wiem hye mu aeroplane betima ko wiem over 40,000 feet na nam wiem sa wiem na nam no ne maw internet o na ne obi on tiasase so e communicate unya we obabia gise Emirate Air mu Emirate Air say yekuta 6,500 channels e ba ma kwan ama won so etimi enjoy movies awodo Hollywood movies na ope biara na so ope Bollywood movies na pe biahwe ana so ope comedy movies ni nyina no obenya biahwe e wo Emirate Air nti so betu kwan akwa manone a Emirate Air and was so the call because Emirate Air no there is so much more our economy level no men for so team so the okotena economy and it won't me enjoy economy so there is so much more obetima enjoy nyama wodo our economy and it betu kwan kwa dia shene so Emirate Air and do betu kwan edu ani akere over 140 destinations.
All right, mesa about subium to make a crabby awa mami mra hoy na yenhwe.
Yeah. So all questions about with regards to the metimi answer na. Chad Ghana opponent Sergio is true they are facing squad crisis. Na latest one about say 3 of more players are withdraw.
Okay.
So mo bi. One player friend Amin Hiva Sergio see kan Edima Zesco United wa withdraw and of course Eric Mbagosum Sergio no so see kan Edima Super Sport United and then Ahmed Nguyamsa ono so ewo Rhodes ewo French League 2 no say you we mo nyina decide say omo be border game no because omo say there is lack of professionalism ewo Chad omo efe no and even recently one of omo coaches crown so I withdraw from the squad no so these are the problems that the country as a whole is facing uko group now say you omo nyanya 1 point crampo obi a shomo so they are virtually the whipping boys in the group and I think say it will be very good say yebeba bebo mo and I increase your confidence per the fact that how low we've sunk after failing to qualify for the AFCON. So you debut call up me expect it within the Black Stars going forward, especially bebo these two World Cup qualifiers. You know. For me, number 1 player, I'll be very, very happy to see him in the squad. Zubairu Ibrahim set on earning the debut call up the Black Stars because that guy naturally said he has been a very good and a potential forward for Partizan Belgrade in the Serbian league. You've seen say for some couple of weeks now, Monday, performance of Ghanaian players abroad. You often see him in the score sheets. Say at least you see him giving an assist. He's one of the top scorers Obeka say omo free Ghana omo Europe right now. 9 goals in around 50 matches. The Serbian league no so yeah 9 goals within the Serbian league no it's good for the numbers per Adia Zubairu Ibrahim aya onu one of the players say omo aye expected to betimi anya debut call up Zubairu Ibrahim is one. Apart from him I've talked about Lawrence Ajikum who has also been one of the guys in high flying form for the club Cercle Brugge Sergio Oko the Belgium Jupiler League now. That guy Lawrence Ejekum, former product of Wafa, one of the guys who has been a very good player for Cercle Brugge. Mpempi, week in week out, and even just weekend in that game against Antwerp, he scored one of the goals but VAR ruled out. And one of the guys on also playing time Europe over this period of time over this season. Ono nso said you obekaya or a Red Bull Salzburg player or free wafa no or Red Bull Salzburg so me no ka say Cercle Brugge na obo Belgium no obo on loan from Red Bull Salzburg and I think that he's been one of the brightest spots in the club Cercle Brugge over this season apart from him Baba Lassan Yaya Toure ono so see akan Edima Star Bucharest ono so one of the revelations for the club. Formerly of Valladolid or Kobo Spain Kakra or Satam now Osana or Free Ghana Econo, but now many can say about the Romanian league. He's also one of the guys who has been having the numbers in terms of playing time, and of course Prince Edu Kwabena of Victoria Plazen, former striker of Bichim United, Oko Ewo Ukraine, Ewo Krivas, now say or make it move, Yebabeshe League yase this season, or make it move to Victoria Plazen. Prince Edu Kwabena has also been one of the guys who has been really performing. So these 4 guys, if you are talking about Omoa Yebetimia expected call up, Sejo, per the monitoring and making of Ghanaian players. Sejo, these 4 players now, at least, me who said so much many of debut call up, the Black Stars and very good power. Sejo, Prince Edu Kwabena of Victoria Plazen, Zuberu Ibrahim of Partizan Belgrade, and then Obeka Lawrence Ajikum of Circle Bruges, and then Baba Alassane of Star Bucharesti. Sejo, Wemo ene me expected that call up no. Sejo, Bibisa say the teams are standing the best chance of going into the final. Sejo, Ebia, Sejo, betimi anya an El Clasico final this year in the Champions League. Ebia betimi see because both clubs, you know, enamna. Now Barca are virtually on their way through. After having that 1-0 win against Benfica, no, they are going to meet either Lille or Borussia Dortmund. And so much to me, you are omoni mu a semi-final spot ebe free Bayern Munich and Inter. A honeymoon a bit me di kakra di babasa, but per the form that they are having, it's possible they can. And even Bayern Munich and a team the thorn in the flesh of Barca. But this season during the group stages, Barca made sure they accounted for Bayern Munich during the group stages. And Inter so form kakra also down no. For Real Madrid, also Arsenal is likely mostly definite because after Arsenal after that huge win against PSV and Ovin look set to meet Real Madrid are also likely to beat Atletico Madrid. So many more parents so baby Aston Villa ni Club Brugge nam any Liverpool ni PSG. So Sergio, is possible say betimi El Clasico final or the UEFA Champions League. Previously there were years ananka betimi hu bi. But Sergio, some teams be preventing El Clasico final no. A typical example be 2012. Real Madrid ne Barcelona nyina ewura semi final. But Chelsea eliminated Barca. And then Bayern Munich eliminated Real Madrid.
Oh, okay.
And a call final, Allianz Arena, and a Chelsea GA. So Sergio, kada year no, there was a high possibility of an El Clasico final in the UEFA Champions League. That was 2012. And the following year in 2013, so Sergio, that similar incident also happened. You saw Dortmund and then Real Madrid in the semi-final. And you also saw Bayern Munich and then Barcelona in the semi-final. And no like Lewandowski, share Real Madrid 4 goals. It was signally no. So Dortmund eliminated Jose Mourinho's Real Madrid.
Okay.
And of course, you saw said Juvenkis in the Bayern Munich also Barca for him. So Bayern Munich and then Dortmund had an all-German affair at Wembley.
Okay.
So said these were incidents and El Clasico final but this year there could be a possibility for the El Clasico final. Said for me, the Liverpool squad of 2019-2020 season, and then this one. So when you lose matches in terms of league, okay, yes, I say you movie. Yeah. Say league there so far, Nottingham Forest and Kwana Shomo. But Sergio, for me, that team was better than this one. Oh, how Bobby Firmino, and then Mo Salah, and then Obeka, of course, Sadio Mane were high flying that time now. So your front train was better than this one.
Yeah.
This one, I inconsistency to me back because often time Obet me Ukodi Gaku, lead the line. Often time no Diogo Jota, and now sometimes Darwin Nunez. But when they say no, we are very very consistent. Bobby Firmino, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, and of course Sasha the midfield partnership of the likes of Fabinho Mo, Sergio Nomoso, Omo in midfield. Alongside Jordan Henderson. Okay. So John almost very, 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 very strong. Okay. Not Joel Matip also the likes of Virgil van Dijk. Even though Andy Robertson and Trent Munina that squad now but Sergio for me, I will give it to that one I'm winning league no. That 2019-2020 season. Sergio Obinso Bisai is the system against Barcelona because last season against PSG, red card unfortunately, Ronald Araujo affected you. This season will be SSC. I said, Joe, Barca, I think for me, Barca, but Joe, we should be the last team to complain of officiating. Joe, for me, I don't think say any system be against us. Kubasi red card now, he was denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity. because he was the last man.
Sure.
And ka wantimi an heckle na antimi a heckle Sejo ka e be a possibility. So for me, I don't think say the system is against Barcelona. Sejo obi besides say FIFA Club World Cup prize money no.
Yeah.
Sejo FIFA at table
in 3 months, eh?
Yes, June.
June, yeah.
I say March, yeah, June 2025.
Okay.
FIFA are releasing $1 billion, Sejo.
Wow.
And no na ye de be share competition mo.
$1 billion. Okay.
So Sejo o we need group stage Sejo we need 3 group stage games now. Sejo we benya 6 million euros. Team we need 3 games ni nyina e group no Sejo we benya 6 million euros. And Sejo reaching round 16 in the FIFA Club World Cup will add 7 million euros to already 6 million euros. So we need 3 group games now. And apart from that, Tima Obesa reach quarter final so Seju benya 12 million euros ebe added to the 7 million euros no. And Seju reaching semi-final will add 20 million.
Okay.
Reaching final will add 28 million. And of course, winning the ultimate will guarantee you 37 million euros. So Seju Okani nyina boma possibility a team I bet me agi competition bet me nya 110 million euros.
Okay.
Seju ebo $100 million. And Seju competition omo be chase kano before say be chance omo anything say Premier League na dia. Nti akwai say player in terms of club ade am friend is solidarity said the above FIFA club above FIFA World Cup. Omo de ma players no any team say omo ma party teams players aba be participate na. Seju sika ewo within this year's 2025 FIFA Club World Cup no Seju $1 billion in a FIFA edition for the competition. And I think Seju a very 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 huge ohe sikana omode share this competition na. And Seju we mu nyina ka ho na ema SSA ye clubs no ema omoni ko club football ni because ye benya 4 clubs a omo free the continent Seju eba be wurem. So Sejo, imagine say be earlier we need all the 3 games. Okay. No, 6 million euros.
That's huge money.
That's huge. No, reach around 16. Esom or reach around 16. It's had the 7 million euros. Besa kane home. Wow. Udru quarter final. It's had the 12 million euros. Besa kane home. Udru semi final 20 million. Besa ba be kan home. Udru final 28. Oji ultimate na 37. So Oji competition na ultimately you will earn up to around 110 million euros.
Wow.
So Sejo when we na kan ma competition imagine say be a Ghanaian club ever be participate here.
Club World Cup.
Yeah, Sejo say no
the Champions League.
Sejo no necessary ye my ye ni club football ni. Ye league no professional. Ye ntua players ke yi. Ni enso clubs entimi mbo mo modern. And Sejo ye ka in Sundowns, WAC, Ali and Esperance Sejo omo no more participate in this competition so. And Sejo omo no more sika, omo no more invest, omo na sika we side e ba be kan. Sejo you want to be big, you need to spend. Sana competition akwa so Sejo we no SSA my football administrators no ekon. Okay. Sejo obi say Africa nyina ye country a ye betimi a win World Cup no. Sejo one thing pen is standing between yen as a continent and winning the World Cup, and that is mentality. That's the only problem. That's the only problem between us and winning the World Cup. Our problem, I say, achievement bia you feel say we've reached. Achievement bia we feel say we've reached. Sejo mentality is what is the biggest thing that prevents us. You do baby a na ya dwen so Sejo ya you do baby and ya say ya de Sejo ye be combine a say ye need strong mentality Sejo yentimi we need the competition for me yentimi we need the competition Sejo obi beside about Joy Barton say Karaga African produce best defender bia to say Karaga Sejo meti asem na nkasa na mesere because Joy Barton no menim say bia wa bobo de ba menim say on hebo Sejo eno na menti ase
no defender. Yes.
Nti Sejo onhu Sami Kufo yiru. Sejo onhu ye. Sami Kufo modern ba oba ko Bayern Munich Sejo. Metimi aka se from the 90s no eba no. the most consistent defender free continent what born in modern Europe is Amikufo. Bayern Munich week in week out every year Champions League making heroes always making sure so boy urem say you ohun Amikufo say you go bet song mo Nuruddin Nebet mo say you Radi Jaidi Obeka Stephen Keshi Taribo say you all these defender me bobo mud omunyina they are better than Jimmy Carragher omunyina better than Jimmy Carragher you defenders can you compare Carragher to Khalid Koulibaly even Enekra you so munya two Edmond Tapsoba mo ye for quite say you Edmond Jimmy Carragher in Bobon Tisomo so say you Joy Boateng I think say at the end of the day I could do racism any racism entimi ma obi entimi nka se obi ti se Carragher ka okase bia Sergio Ramos mo level ka bia entimi di na chi ba Carragher se Africa yem produce defender ti se Carragher dia Sergio alabraka
atra the normal if it's in command no mood do baby fufu
do baby fufu yes do baby fufu
because yes apa dia sanse mu de epiem say
can say
all right our events here me din komo kakra me ba na fi ya the other questions na mo de aba no so abramo sanso na mo de bi efa WhatsApp videos na de e wo mo de na tie ni nyina emre no e obi pa donc ni be pidi ma breaking news abjafo nso aba be translate say you call Grace Gift aso ya ko din komo kakra Dr. Grace Boadu aso Grace Gift Herbal Clinic Dr. Kojo
mo wakane yi
doctor no
say me gusu ami isua na wonim adokta fo mo no bia mepe say dokta e wo mu ahodo e wo de omi akuru e wo de hwesen e wo de hweni
wo pe gynecologist
ye wo say ni ma bravo nyina ai
okay
e ho na me isua ne din
oh you ha sanso and Abigail and Dr. Gabi also atrase me nshase free
oba no
abi mami ntionka so boko
that's nyame adom boko na so
nyankopon do bia ye pa
ade ase ye be chia ye tiefo ene ahwefo Grace Gift Herbal Clinic ena motie nken Sergio e ka se Grace Gift a ede be na eya ne ba ye tim eya de ba akope hospital na ye to nchia na na ane enti ye de bia ye kan ye se de na be mabuo de na ni da so asa de ode ne ya wi achi na ne ho anto no ni agi ne ho sika nyina di na sa nipa onyi ni se Herbal Clinic papa bia wo Ghana ha no sa nipa na Grace Gift Herbal Clinic e to nsa afro sebra ni ento nchia so wo sika o so ni sika o se ya wi no eye diabetes se ya pressure se hypertension ya wi bia oba infection atena so ache na sabi otena se a wote nka kakra wase anasa wode niam rewa wase ama sabi wase ho abie Grace Gift Herbal Clinic sebra ni enyo vaginal steaming obema infection so atena so ache sabi ube manifest na emu odu but nei asa esotia na ete wode boss nso a na wajem ato ne kasa ene nkro mu hwanko a Grace Gift se wode wonyini a bra ne ento nchia
asem na yesenkro yese sebomochichi free subunum be ka cho sabu ada nchema wu a enye na chenye one ne tinsu omu ho ababe kasa no se be ma no ohun adwojo ana se wo be ma no se fon na se ato ne kasa tentene ene nkro mu tu a ho no me ma nhwe ho yie pa ade ma mpa ne agenjene na osode ankromo no atu esa wotenani no okojon so ba no so ho no ano
se di ntina wo hene
no want me am adwuma ni ye so say hwa
wo say du kromo ogo so wa na
Grace Gift nso ho
wo ahi pa no sa be makuru wo ahi entemesera mo bia mabo akokura die se nkromo kura mitu wi ameyo madwuma
yes edo sa rutu ite na sokro mfa ho
wada oba bia oba service ni yiye bia otopa oda tese de wanu mafadi
mo be hiu want man yehwe na otu nkromo
dan wo se tu nkromo hai Abigail
mon kam ho mon ko Grace Gift
na mesra mo ono papun bi abo ne kakra na Dr. Gabi a kire na duro bi so ofiri ha wonkoyo
okay
ya kan oso onyo enti ye to no fuma me
ada no onye
de hia no so obehu okunu
abi da sembe kre ni na sa haya na sa du
ah edu haya
but man na dia ko so bu kra
so
so gabi
so kra dwa yesha
yetio
ntia akoyo
Mati.
Sergio,
yeah.
A man has a sema complaints and went to my jumana in young crom den.
Yes.
In Gromus
Whether na
International.
yɛbɛtie
So,
si mu
what
so
you
yɛ.
boy jumana say young crom guni so crope.
Okay.
Ye kura beda ntiente.
What is so at? So we pepper woman that's a woman sleeping tablet. Aha. Almost the mom dan no. Oba adwen pa. Wo ye ne sa na ne ho obeda. Oda.
Ye nyina kura ye da.
Mo tap but omo de na ya na ta extra.
Okay.
So omo complain e dru problem mu na se problem si na omo complain dia. Omo se ye na ye tede na omo de omo ntede.
Oh, okay.
Omo so buy no.
Okay.
By na de afiri omo no aba.
Yes. Oh no, for you.
Be ma bi e ka so tighten your belt.
Yes.
Se na wo tre sa ansem na ka so tighten your belt.
Yeah.
But Sergio, ade ba ko a grace gift ye hu ni say. Enura ye de me boost immune system no. Se enuro kro na no e ya itima yatimi esa di boost body na body baby e kofom. Baby a adwodwo no itimi di boost wo. Yeah, immune system no your mu level, say immune system medicines no. Your mu levels. Sergio, you will be able to organize a friend tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Me ba jo da ben won say environmental stress be attacking da. E bi mu satra yi bi. E di problem da embre no ba
e siama na wuo
se bibia sipa ma na wu.
Otim
Opa ma nsuo mfa Ghana. Isi ho ewu. Opa my pensi nua nyina wu.
Tianity.
Ye wade bi wo my friend say phytochemicals and what say dua no more. Empty e ma dua no timi withstand the environmental stress.
Asia nso.
It is say obehwe say dua na. Emo nyina hwe niam enwo te say mrechie enwan. But wo mfa saa mo niam no enko saa nim tree no so. Ebiom nim tree say na akate etimi si koko so wo. Nim tree dua bi friends akate ana say
ankrampan.
Yade bi timi ha no. Em parasite wo ene e wo ne so. Say what steady say dua na. But once you want Ghana ha but nimdia ye ninti no we don't utilize them. Kumasi ampo de sheda anya hadua. But obi ka tell me say yeah first no first no ka tell me say Kumasi ampo ni eta bia o school mu. But neno omo nim so mfa so nti atwika ni nyina yere atwa. Greater Accra was known with nim tree. Open the identity of Greater Accra na nim tree. So but Ghana ha ye sheda nyusu nim tree ye. But sinki ye nim benefit o nim tree so ahon ke be usa habadru or power. What do say? Nim tree o sa wo yam. Now the good machine na ye spray ade so no. Now the spray no buy so a e mo ewe nyina o ma bi.
Ma me fa no ma no ntu jamala.
Wow.
Utimi di spray koko so, utimi di spray tomankese so. E moa entimi nwie. Nimu ya. Cello 54 tele.
0543
Tele 2
32
Cello
00
Tele cello
30
Cello 54 tele
0543
Tele 2
32
Cello
00
Tele cello
30
Ana Mosa Podiano Cello 244
0244
126
126
123
123
Cello 244
0244
126
126
123
123
Grace gift for na kase dokota to aso.
Ena hwe ade ba ko se kurukura tu na se wo ye nim tree fresh na se wo de paper kuro nanim a ade nti na se infection wo kuro nanim ewu.
Okay.
Ya bisa ya trans ya bisa ye ho sa question da.
No be kura nim de wo kan.
Hwe se nim tree wa blend pa na wa sone so na wo de aye wutrim. De nti na matri nyinu fu mo. Ya bisa ye ho question de. Ana se ye nim. That's the question. Ya pese ye ma hunu the benefit a e won aban so. Se dwuma edi no enya dwuma ketwa. Nim tree ya wo. Wonim se emma ma bi eti nkabone a be ma wura wa enye yi a sa nim tree we ye wo kwa fa so desanitize yo.
I see.
Nim tree ya wo wasam na meken.
O ka leaves na.
Leaves no wasam na meka no. Ena na bana no so ye de ade ni root so ye de ade. Ena ni seed. Sa dia we ye dua bi a ye nya ni bibia. Si ye ba ne ayaresam a ye nya ni bibia. Eye bruta tu. Hwa wonim se na anwa o. Aw person di kunson kura.
Nim tree.
Yes.
Na dua ba no.
Experiment crumble kire say. Be ma kura person otete na won temu a. Eno kura no ma experiment ehunu se sa ade na etimi yes adwuma no.
Me ma family plan.
Eno wasam na meken. So hu
idea a play multi-purpose. It's not about Ghana had and Yanko said that pie they add with Sadian. Maybe can say they be a Ghana soil wrong. Soil beer and can say the Sabi fertilizer cry the Eka. Grobia because we are champion to me yet more so. So Kuro assassin.
Patrasa dada.
Because we call from place are they are buy rebo. Now from place buy and nutrient whom yes more. Because of sa friends saying a champion. A champion more. So what do a champion? Na se wo shi egu afu no so. Na fu ntem assassin fra. E ya ta hwe nso e ba assassin. Wo dem sa champion so yedu.
A champion so.
Et se se na nunum tie na o. Et a champion kura mpo sa wo hwe afese wo kon wuram na sa de twa wa. E kan ti no kura na ye posa de tare so. Ana ye ni abrane tuata. Wo kan fra na wo de tare so na se wo kire a. Wo be hu se wo be ba bedu fie 3 days time na pam ti se je wa kon hospital ni asti chama. Ade yaw. But we don't know its benefit. So, just say a no Ghana. It was over grace gift. Na say obi anya mubuye anadwodwe. Ni etimi ma no sorry dran the nice so am for bisa question say. Na grace gift dey. Oye den. Say nipa no wura fi say back at the days na nanka Ghana ye ni sa stroke no. Obi ko fa free abrochire na oba Ghana ha ye ni treat no. Na ya nanam no ye. Say enne na ye say nipa no wabubu. Okaya. No ni am friend ndwudwe mpo ni ye say wabubu. Cause ni enim ni boban. But obeba no ye mani nuo ye pusa ma organ ni na asefo no no abi ma no mo a obekọ no anya yaresa no okọ hwe Ghana you know ye penu a e ma blood circulation ye den ekọ a Ghana ye obi pa blood circulation so ya ade bi e ha Ghana for more say infection betime nya wa ho say moja nta move a jai o say moja etimi move okay na sejo best quality of blood and yet blood e mo appeal. Once the first na Ghana for mindset bi say moja mu pia moja ye papa sa moja no nye papa sa moja no e indication e say infection cry den e wo moja no is polluted with bola and oxygen friend from upon esa wo mu so one person infection be do kro wa on ma moja no nye free ti say nsuo because entini na mu no entini no mu susa ete o si moja no ye den e ye tro ti say nsuo say bet ma ye den anya free flow within the channels and as a veins no and arteries ni emu and a beam nipa bia babia moja ntimi nkonko duru no saa ho na ewu eya titiri sensene ewu as kire no se enko ewo moja no munya den enko et blood circulation na wunya ebi moja ntan circulate na so akoma kura ntan anya moja akoma na etimi wu issue ni so blood circulation and na suffice your kidney eboa e ma your liver den e ya adwuma yie che se ne obebre etina uba grace gift aye ma unro no de frafra okay de ya papa e betima boawo se be be ma person osiesie no oba person osiesie na ma no mo atin kan ni ho a ya adwene tie ni ye to anamo na bra vagina steam ni ye de adwuma wo ye be ma nso a ye guso ye adwuma ye kire se be ma no de bra uba puma simple no de e ma no so a muntimi nwo no muso muntie muso mo de etuato se kura de ma no nche na che se wo ye de oba e man trust man nya de endokro esi kire yade akoma yade lifestyle diseases and hwan constipation ya itimi ma obi kokobo ye den ye pie misrew fabra na yenye ho adwuma nya den e ma body cleansing so ye ho adwuma ye be cleanse skin moja and oba bi yade ama all right
na no prayer wo dem a me de
mo san fa numbers ni ntu dwa ma me na fe minimum eni enkra
ayo
Dr. Kojo
na mesre no aya ni mutire no a eye mema family plan no ada e beba no nkyere ne yie na beboa mema pa se eno udi awongo onti beboa pa enti ohwim suku Johnson ho ne ewo asuofia kwan aso a wohwim suku nkwantana so ana kwapenta town so yewo nu atwemota petroleum Okotis Family Love International School. No mesene ni enko na se ju onyi yiko sana no. Cello 246
0246
518 cello tele
003
cello 246 518 cello tele
003
ana cello 244 126
123
cello 244 126
123
Magana efenshiapa
okay Ghana for enso ejimuso abi Dr. Gabi and afi Dr. Kojo yɛbɛda mo ase paa ɛnɛ mesrɛ momfrɛ numbers no na mo ne ɔmo ɛni nkɔmmɔ Kessben television Grace Gift Dr. Grace Boadu asɔyɛ ɛno no yɛtoa so ntɛntɛm akasima nwɔtwe na dumienu abɔ Kessben television wei ɛyɛ Friday edition of Midfield action wode mo adwenkyerɛ ba no na yɛnso yɛ deɛ ɛka ho ɛwɔ nsɛmusa ahodoɔ a amanfoɔ de ba Julian Caesar ɛde na no yie anaa n'adwenkyerɛ ɛde aba afa asɛm a obi di baeɛ sɛ Africa best 11 yɛbɛtumi akɔgye ɛyɛ FIFA World Cup no anaa ɔse yes, Africa could emerge as the overall winners, but the factions and struggle for superiority among ourselves. The World Cup competition will already be over by the time we are done selecting Africa first 11. In fact, the Western world has succeeded in pitching one against the other since the demolition of the most vibrant ancient library in Alexandria, Egypt. We fell so cheaply for their craftiness, and we've been paying dearly for it since. We fell so cheaply for their craftiness, and we've been paying dearly for it since. And we'll continue to pay for centuries to come if we fail to do something about it. Julian Caesar, and we are also the buyer, Efa, and some will be the buyer, and also, no. I'm ready to say, Dr. Franco Naro, ewo Obeba Nafi Ode Ononso Ninsem Kakra Abreye. He who stood against 1,000 men, he who single-handedly fought a battle meant for thousands, he who looked fear in the eyes and smiled. Nana Pole, your race is run, bro. Take a break from all the world's hostilities and maximize your possibilities in a better world, which I believe you are in now. Until we meet again, farewell, bro. Nana Pole, we every say Max Abisiwa, and anyway, and so Abraham. Doc.
General. Okay, I mean, chassis and freeze right. Obi besides say, Anyimbia, Liverpool, 2019-2020 squad, no, as compared to the current one, which one is better now? In for no na enya dientina we mu atimusa na I think say I agree with him. And as many awale I dream say the 2019-2020 squad for me was a better one than this. The back four na hono no which makase mu 3 eda so including in fact from the goalkeeper to number 5. Only a year Konate na obiti makase Ababeshim. That squad still had Alisson Becker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Virgil van Dijk, and Joel Matip, and I said Dejan Lovren, Ekahun, and Timothy Makase Konate na Ababeshim. But I think that Robertson at that time was a far better player than the Robertson now, in terms of the total contribution and everything. Even Trent Alexander-Arnold at that time was still better than now. I think say Omo back four no was super. Oka front three now. The hour kind no. Firmino, Mane, Salah was just a wonderful trident, and even the midfield was also another solid. The pivot was Fabinho. You have Fabinho and then mechanical Henderson, Jordan, and of course Wijnaldum. So I think that squad was just solid and was better than the current one. Current one, they are doing their best, but I think that even the competition now for the current team in Nisro, you have struggling Manchester City, you have struggling Manchester United, struggling Arsenal, struggling Chelsea, competing with the current Liverpool team. So when you have that competition, 2019-2021, and the current team will struggle. So for me, that team better as in the current one. Obviously, to add on a personal assistant in a Juma Ben or ye, and no the GCGF for no more budget, go GC Kama Brantian and the Betchery. Mete until that budget no a year revealed. A team who say and special assistant BG Skebino, I didn't know. Say Utuado special OPA. ɔno no na Ghana enso so emaniska. So to be very honest, minim na dwuma obeye na Ghana etua ne kai de na chese jema Ghana for na engage no because personal assistance niema me no sometimes the individual na timi fa a PA and say institution na adwuma na ewum no enso timi fa PA di ma no na oman na atua ne kan de na chese em so oman no ne fa no de ma no ahomtesem kakra, but that is how it is. General, the next thing enso ne say yen ana pole with Babayara yemfa Babayara din into no so and the adabra kakra umunya abutre kakra ewo honom, but say bia yebetumi ahihye mra bi na emra no ye de pole din ato so ewiase asipen at least Oka Bosman ruling. He was a Belgian footballer who took the whole of European football to court. At the time, I cancer football was a Fanko court. And indeed, he went to court, and then the European court ruled in his favor. And then, a can baby, a kind of Bosman ruling, or say player, the contract is signed with Miko for free. So, yes, there are a number of laws there are to Nipedenzo. Minim say enhanced protocols, no aspect of it. Say you be to me a friend pull lady and answer be the interesting thing is even if enhanced protocol and alpha mresh and be anywhere for rather than the only thing say they are relaxing, we are not implementing it. Usually say they will be deemed to be so I na emrafu fra ya shekura winipani dim. But clearly what we are calling the enhanced protocols and all that, these are all existing laws. And Mukina Amana Kosrusu probably is going to be difficult over there. Obiso say Anyambia yen ayo crew ye bet to me. I can't reno. Urales Cote, our referees manager, or that's what you all. Juma, Emsa Nas and the free Sunyani the buyer. No question is Alex Cote is still the referees manager. Na yetiha yekase mente sesia sempo mpanyimfo afre no ebisa no anase etwena so ana mo ye ne den emse eno de ne nsem no kan no in the discretion of Ghana Football Association, it has not brought the name of the game into disrepute. So okotena radio so TV so etwa ntro kese edito a former GFE vice president, a former FA presidential candidate, and all that. George Free issue. No saba bontin sa kotene TV so ka say and semre entro na papa na amre bribe. Yes entro krase bia papa no akoy bibi o akọ bre bribe no ayasem kese. But as we speak, yente won so he's still at post and he's still working until so peso hu a na no so hunsam enso so eno no obi nso de ne say yemma no football family wo GDA say footballer no obo course a great footballer no nso mba ebebo football ebeye great ni ebenya bia o sing Abedi Pele ana o si ebenya obi a ode ne de sing Abedi Pele ana enti Nana Frimpong Ziga tribe, but I don't think Ziga were examples in the movie and where a Ben Pele diana na a sing Pele diano Frimpong Manson in the bar Edwin Frimpong. It doesn't come close because Edwin Black Stars proper crowd to me a movie, and I think Ziga gave us another one. Awulekwe father and Awulekwe Junior. Yes, they got a bit close, but I don't think Awulekwe Junior or Drew Baby the day are you, and Jordan are you, Edri, and they also don't say pass and now Muncha Abedi Pele.
Osi ope place. Omo awuma abe bot said the no Abedi Pele in the mayor.
So go extending it to globally. I think one name is obvious. Caesar Maldini and then about Paolo Maldini. Omo dem feel almost Abedi Pele. The difference can create almost Abedi Pele the no dorso. But Caesar Maldini, in fact, he's an AC Milan Hall of Famer. Just a boy akwaji European Cup. I think Serie A was about 4 times. Caesar Daniel Maldini, Paolo Maldini, papa. Now find about Paolo Maldini crowd the end of Broso. Because Paolo Maldini, Champions League, I think about almost 5. Or they can European Championship, about 5 of them. and under his belt some 7 Serie A titles, making several awards. Until both Paolo Maldini and the father, Daniel Caesar Maldini, me feel so more so. Esen ni abedi pele ni ne mano achieve. But omo no so. Ene Paolo Maldini ankasa nso ma mienu nso ba. Omo nso boba. But general in Africa, I don't know, say friend Africa and Germany. You can talk about Suleiman Sani and then papa and then Leroy Sani.
Okay.
You know, Suleiman Sani was a Senegalese footballer. Only Julius Bukandimo and a Nebo. And he was a striker. I think he's a former Bundesliga goal king. And he also brought to the top. Leroy Sani and papa.
Yeah.
And Leroy Sani has also played to the top. From Man City to Bayern Munich, German national team. And to almost to me, I can say, yes, a great footballer giving birth to another great footballer.
Okay.
You may want to talk about Erling Haaland and any papa, but any papa no, and said then should be praised. And there are some few others maybe in common on Cabrera or Ibinya Botre, etimedi, but I bet the Pele Diano. Andrea, you why?
Bellingham.
Yeah, Jude Bellingham. Yeah, but Papa na shada nyene kesi. Papa no boy. On say the question of a great footballer who has given birth to great footballers. Into both father and the son should be great. Under his comment, you know. Okay. General, we are no the free honoma. The next thing I share. Okay. We or say so Asante Kotoko team no ye emotionally, psychologically and physically ready for the league now. Shall say Sunday no na. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to tell at this time. Physically, Oma started training. Omo ye gym na Oma started training na no money can Pfizer boy check in Pfizer 2-0. Until physically they could be ready. But the psychological aspect and the emotional aspect, you know, which move together, no, and so another thing. But so one team are ready, you can't blame anybody. A team no the team ni handless. I said yeah, so be prepare the team no. I'm a team now ready for the task ahead. There are a lot of emotions. Pole is so close to some of these guys. International na me suggest they have to play some friendly matches. Training grounds on them. Because there is one thing being physically fit and there is another thing being emotionally and psychologically ready. Say you can't emotional and say what dream like who see a kind of a near man course no in Swateno. I am sheer tall muso and there are some players are so strong. Into one way I do baby obi cry bam to me boost football no cry. If this is what football represent, let me leave it. And don't forget, Kotoko will go into their next game without 2 key players. I know red card. It was the Swatreman game. Goalkeeper Kamara and Justice Blay were red carded. So it's going to be a blameless Kotoko team. And Omobebo against Legon Cities. Don't forget, Legon Cities, a brand new Kotoko, Ubien to mention, no, Omni team Omusha at Sante Kotoko Sunday, Omo Baba Bayara, and Asante Kotoko, Ede Akopim Pim. So, Obeso besides, Wisdom Basi, our free Nigeria, ABC Academy Asante Kotoko, no, say, Yemubia need to take a decision and Quebec say, Kotoko, Emano extension for next year. Nah, yeah, General, I think Kakra, Mehu. Wisdom Basi onimbo injuries man problem. Besides that, we need competition from Saka, but at least he's good for a backup. And there are a good number of players that will travel from the country to a different arena. Diana on to me hit it straight away, maybe subsequent one. I think he's a good player. Sekoteko Betima keeping for next season is better because normally if you are building team, you usually want to keep team no. Now it be a 1 or 2 additions. So for me, it wouldn't be bad if Kotoko ekipi a Abranti and a day winner. Obviously, say Andre Ayew returning say and Yehuno say Andre Ayew returning to us Black Stars. General, seriously speaking, I think Andre has served Ghana. Now the obetuma you know why every. The only thing and say in football sometimes. You include some players for some purpose, especially for the dressing room. Mourinho can brebi say with Drogba and John Terry na only problem in the dressing room. Won't shed any problem te bra Chelsea force Aji Drogba back after course abano na omo hwe ne dressing room asem. Say empayinfo no the players na ko didi nkomo. They understand the situation more than we do. Omko share party ne dey na party kan. Ne etete ne se party say omo de Andre beba back. De etete. Na obeye captain there omunyi ni feel leadership ni mu but obeba abebo na no make be that story no aha. And Komono ko say Jeffrey Kudu so the Ama Jordan. There are some players who feel that Jordan is not a leader, even though watch it. You know, in fact, I've had a conversation. I can say, yeah, players are recently finding a team in the camp in terms of or reporting late, dining Obeba late, you could train Obeba later, Jordan count. And it's like a baby on the corner. We need no time so could be room crying in a casa. Charlie Game we are saying he's always on his corner. Into some sees yes, he's an experienced player in the team. He deserves a lot of respect, but that leadership quality, apart from say making him others no player will cry me attitude or training grounds are ni moral form. I mean corner dress ni room and I don't know. If you don't see it in the captain, what Stephen Appiah and Asamoah were doing, no, that is what we call captain. So if indeed we think that is lacking, Nayani de Debekasa say, yes, come, but you can't assure you of starting, but you are coming to play a role. Me, I wouldn't be worried if the day is being brought back to serve and provide leadership in the team. Okay. Because we want to qualify for the World Cup.
Doc me Charles wa kakra. Okay. Na maintain mra na yentoa so amanfo videos enso ewa ha. Me kwaba sisia na yetie eno so kakra. Yekwa Kojak Farmer na yene omo akodi enkomo kakra. But what I saw yesterday, the players look okay physically, but because of their closeness of Pole, they will need a psychologist to help fine-tune their mind properly. We every say whiskey, Sir Fred, and so Brian. All right, yes, ma yenin komo kakra Kojak.
Kojak said Joe.
Yes.
Medase pa. Yeah. Yo, anopay Kojak Farmer honsem de any day eba. Kojak Farmer na ye nrobi abedwa so a eboa na enro no eye apostle de de ese na afei pepo edru de de kan no Kojak Pro Code minimisa wuti din no ache enye nne Kojak Pro Code no se wunya pepo flu cold ana kata onumu a eboa pam ene ye ho timi ye hyepa obi timi enye tipaye obi bo wan ketenkete obi okro anu ana ne ho aye hye pepa chaw Kojak Pro Code ohome kra wojo ho ba bia enye home no emma eye Kojak Pro Code na ene gisemu a ewo Kojak Pro Code ho no se wonu ma 3 minutes na sha ase aye adwuma enche kra sima miensa na sha ase aye adwuma Kojak Pro Code no enti ye bone mrane se ya yi sauki ahoto ebeba entem kra ya yi sauki Kojak Pro Code no wo akwada wo ba na wono so wo allergy wanya bi wanya flu wanya cold wanya kata ene so betime ma ne ho ayehye ne ti betime ne ya na ne hwene mu asisi na esa amaman woda wontimi na honhome kra enye yesa ne hwene mu a asisi no ne ti epae no na fei enso onwunu na wo bogu ne ho afisa ne ho ayehye a ma ne Kojak Pro Code ni bi enom Kojak Proco syrup ni bi na onom na micronized powder no ebi wanu sumu a 3 minutes na sha ase eye adwuma pepa chaw memma flu memma kata entwe to ho emfa won kafie ebra won kwa adwuma num Kojak Pro Code na sorry ntem na kwa adwuma ntem na osika so abantem Kojak Pro Code no over the counter pharmacy shops obenya bi atom Kojak Pro Code enono na fei ye Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no eso Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no eno ne sisi tokron ketenkete e wo sen no emu sisi tokron ketenkete e ba sen no no sisi ni nyina afi se ade a friend mineral salt no e bi wo Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no mu a sisi tokron ketenkete e ba sen no mu eni pa bi a good and bad bacteria ewo wonum no mu produce gases ene acid gas no mu produce no ene ma ote enkabone ewo wonum no gas no mu produce no e ma ote enkabone ewo wonum me pa cho Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no e neutralize gases ene acid no e baye no no e die nti na neutralize na ye boy ensema paste e free say gas na man ka bo no na acid no so e we sin na tokro no e bam tokro timi wi na ekese na didi na akom na afi kaka e na aye no e sin ji sie tufro na ho ato e be sha no afuna ho say perform pa chow wo ka say nye yie wo didi en wuti de gaga na akofo how abrew Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no e neutralize we mu nyina ma how we nyina emma me pa chow you see na mineral salt na e wo mu no e be sisin tokro nkete na acid no abone wo si no mo ansa bo ho ban every future bi adachi bi entokro foforo bi ebebemu every say neutralization ne because so be neutralize acid any gases na bacteria e produce no kama ye the free brush nso ahye ho any poor huro free say wotiketo bi a e poor huro kama very very economical nya fe na wote 1 meter bia kakra bi mpacho use no kakra na nche emfama Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste ho asam na making afei Kojak charcoal toothpaste no wo se no asane me pacho ebia herbal teas bi na wononom coffee ka ho afei wine cola o we besen anase wo hihye bibi tobacco ni nyina ema esen ehye watwia enko a Kojak charcoal toothpaste charcoal no activated charcoal wudi choose am na fita kama pa e pa cho bonus e ka ho ne say charcoal bad odor nkabone charcoal so wudi two fridge mu a nkabone free mu mpabo me nkabone aduane nyinya a yesifa bidie tum na nyinya no bacteria no mo cause fermentation aduane ne essay no wo se bibia e kama na wadi nkwan no ema no ayeye ni nyina principle no anu Kojak charcoal toothpaste bidie no so wodi choose a bad bacteria no ana bacteria no omo cause bad odor wo wonum no ana num ka no na neutralize ni nyina na mpampa no free wonum ti Kojak charcoal toothpaste no esi fita efi ni fita no na afei bibia koso yesi ya yi feri ebe fi kama Kojak P ni Kojak F sensitive toothpaste no be pa cha wo se femfem wana Kojak P any Kojak F sensitive toothpaste no wo se femfem unum so nwunu aboi wanum so nwunu aboi nso hye nso aboi ni nyina free no ma bia ye die a acid wom acid korodu sintubo sawewe sen no ho one ebi no num vinegar apple cider vinegar wono no mo a ebi pese wo de selemo ne no man ketenkete bi eboa obi nso di anka ye si di fruit ampa anka citric acid wom ene ewunya de ekeka kakra no obo se ye ya na osen aye style bi ene alansa bapa alansa nkrofodi a eboa ese control diabetes ni ade afei wo tabobo kasem nkasa nso yesi am yempom ye den eboa pa ni nyina eye nanso etimi wewe sen no etimu chepo sen no e ma sen no ho timi crack ba bi ketekete wo fo woni hunu de nanso de be mo hunu se wudidi a wo se femfem ho unum so a wo se femfem ho edro no ani Kojak P sensitive toothpaste any Kojak F sensitive toothpaste ya ye ni mienu aba ba ko Kojak P sensitive toothpaste any mouthwash no e ma yaw no a wote no free office nerves no a ma wote yaw no e ma nerves no enti yaw no free ho e ma nerves no yaw no nerves no ntimi nkari yaw bia enkoma wosen no se tie yaw nerves no enko kari yaw bia free adwene mu enkoma nipadua no sa da bi efi se Kojak P sensitive toothpaste ne mouthwash no essence no kra nti wonti yaw bia nti wudu betwetwe wosen de bia 3 minutes and 5 minutes na de mouthwash no agina wonu eye Kojak P no ma wonti yaw no tubo se yaw no nyina bejai obaye ne sa 3 weeks and 1 month consecutively yet what was so yaw ni jaya na afa udimrika wa befa Kojak F sensitive toothpaste ene mouthwash no eno na de free sen no ho no de vinegar de citric acid every free sen no ho obon no kasa bi no awe na bi a chepo free ho no a ba be hye na na mu ntia no mineral salt wo mpa bebre e chen Kojak P no ntia no agya no na befa Kojak P no enti Kojak F no na befa Kojak F no misro Kojak F no eno na mineral salt no duane duro no a e be hye sen no ewo mu eno abi na ena mel na ye hu no sena ye hu no ewo mu nti be kora ni nyina kama baby ya we fru ho nyina nti woni be ba ho so no na bibia ya kama na wo sena si ne dada mu na afei fem ni nyina afri ho nsi Kojak P sensitive toothpaste any Kojak F sensitive toothpaste any ni nyina ne ma force no ya di treat sensitivity nti saa na etie Kojak F no use na build the cinema na fe nutrient nuane no mineral salt no wo no enye sen ni yefise no abi na wo sen no emu Kojak case toothpaste no flavor na kama Kojak kit toothpaste de di kan flavor na ya ma nkoda bedo nti nkoda epepa wo de twi wo mo sia ebo wo no mo pa fi se anopa no wo de so dai se anopa mi ko twi me se e wo di chiri mo obetumika e de ni Kojak brush no aba so oba abaji paste etwetwe ne se fi se ye de nkoda Kojak brush ahye ho kama afa nuane no ma yesen ye kura nkoda ase kama efifie be hyehye kama aduane dro bi asini hia no e de be ma no ama sen no aye kama mineral salt no nyina bi wom kama afei so me pa cho hyene so se nkwada di ntofe pa ntofe ne adokodoko de ene de na bacteria no gomanya papa fi se e very creative very conducive environment ema bacteria no e yi adwuma wo sen ho esi chire no wo sen ho nti wan hwe ya ba ne se be pro na so Kojak kit toothpaste nti e ma sen ne mpro e be bo sen ho ban nti fabi ma oba ne twetwe ne se na mo ne se ne fifi kama na hyehye kama na ne se ne nya fenye fita enya akono afei Kojak range of toothbrushes so wodwa so ya use bi me pa chon kwada mpani de obi ya de product ni nyina e bi hye ho paste ni nyina e bi hye ho kama sensitive brush e che Kojak P ni Kojak F toothpaste no ni nyina nti use a eboa na so beto extra brush o mano do so a oto extra family do so a oto extra ni nyina ye fi se ano no ye soft e kama bristles so no e kama rura baby afisi kama ekoyi nnuane a hyehye sin nim nyina efiro se de be ya bacteria no enya bi emfidi enya bi ni e ma wo munyini wo wonum bacteria mo ye very prolific uja wo mo be je sin na boso sisi a enti you should brush papa be yi baby a kama nti Kojak range of toothbrushes no e wo krom me pa chawo se wo pay product ni bibia no ankran obenya bi eto Kashi Drugline kuma se Central Market odu wani e kire eye Roma Hill ho a obenya bi etu ana se wo be frɛ number siwe na woni mpanifo akasa se bi se bi a wo bi ado frɛ eye toll free yenye wo hwe yente otaku yente odama eye 0531 Kumasi na numbers na mebo na Kumasi number na mebo no e pa cho fa ne frɛ 0531 06 9945 0531 06 9945 0531 06 9945 and crying 0531 07 0020 0531 07 0020 0531 07 0020 eya horo no mudidi wi na bacteria no reduce so nte e wo no so miensa bia na sesa na use Kojak range of tooth brushes ya mabusu ani nyina
pese bedasi ene anopei enti mon friend numbers no na moni Kojak eni enkomo da bia meka so mo product no oto a nyade a obenu ho eda unu hu da friend numbers no na de wunya bia enso oni omo edi ho nkomo na omo akyerɛkyerɛ no mapi Kojak so product no bia eka ho ensem. All right, yeah, to also the Amamo Kessben television way a Friday edition and Semusankwa na mo so mo kyerɛ madwen mo den Semusa ba no na mo bi enso mo kyerɛ adwen e fa Semusa na mo de abekan de no ho na fe yakani nyina abom na asipi ko so donko bebo se me ko eye mo videos mo de aba no mo ma yentie kakra WhatsApp videos mpamcho the enyense musa no ma mo mfamba ene Friday the moment tie the enyense musa no nko a na fi yento so ema amanfo videos kakra ba no mu yinti.
Good morning Sejo Efremi Emmanuel Dodo na Fremi Olulu Sejo me kasa fra tebebu Sejo pole issue here by Wallace de na no to asem mo kekan sem bebre fa pole wu no ho no me hu sa ndekem e de na no atumbi be ne ma yema dwe se ne Friday ni de mpese mbusa ndi kem se ono so ne thought any de because I had to say waras aye and the kem madam for na nanka say na dam for nti no wonka bidia na che say omo woka nsem ti omu nyina efa te se kete no se nka kete na dam for amenya sure say nka andi ebe ka bibia fa no nko bebo na baso because so wa mami mu aye bia ne dia na che say oni because me taun say andi wala style friend no e wo phone so woni show man kire na adwen enu nti ana Miss Dawasi said you be Master Kudu TV repeller. Only no mame. That's it.
They only say good morning. Bonshika have for Kenya. Say, Revado my time, Ewa Barcelona. Any Ronaldinho my time, Ewa Barcelona. Champions League do say no moje. Ena Iniesta, any Messi mo era no. Saa time no. Eye itimika say Pep team no na ye best. Meanwhile, saa time no na Real Madrid. Your players ever Madrid team ma omugina mumo omoje Champions League to asomiensa. And as Barcelona team no kra na nso no. Saa time no yi aben na almost start shining here. And yi aben na be called retire. And Manchester Real Madrid team ma sisi a wo ho no ma na omoje to asomiensa no. The time ben be retire. Na time ben na ebi mu ye ya na ekire ma adwen so omo kase omutimi jai saa Zidane team no eto ho no mokase Pep team na eye Iniesta Xavi ne Messi mun eye best no eye na kire ma adwen kakra because ye wo team na saa tam no omaje Champions League na to so ko Messi time no kra no Champions League no oje to say na dodo say kra no moje ye Iniesta ne Xavi no omo time wo Barcelona no Champions League dodo say no moje ye be so mo ye nchechire mu wo kakra ma me won shika hafu Kenya ase say ju Laka mechia mo ni na.
Okay, mumba mfa mienu ya emre no eko ye papa na menko Dr. Franco Naro na mentio na edinkan enya no krese andike monche na adwene fa wallace issues no the other time so condemn me say the cost some of the two to dwane nyina no enye okay ana o man ntwa do kan nyina na monsan monti ana wa comment ti bi ana I don't know since that time no na o fidie no bi ana oni o ba fufuro o di juma fufuro bi nti wantimi entia andi akansem kakra fa me pomode na matwa ho no na masa abo no mati na okafa wala sensem na okekan no doc my bro
madam for some chair you breaking of frame
madam for me
Mr. Monaka somewhat is
sir so controversial Eddie
he's enjoying the show
controversial Eddie so no kokofa Dula Academy by Dula Ka salon no say
salon no
say Dula Ka beauty that mean now no wodi
what is the idea
that mean now no okay ana me dey mania to boss
Dr. Sinchi
yes we feeling too much you know we go hide there be can team no yes idea
nye Dr. Sinchi
yes cow can descend on you
ne dikra so kan wanse ma benya biaka
bebrebe
sa
no
aka ho wanse
nyam ne nam gruwa
who wants them?
Yeah, trust.
No be bisa about so I'm putting up a recap of Pole in the course. I think that me any pain I'm on for actually dog.
Okay.
Asante koto companion for so ya branty a ye
papa.
My ye papa. Titru koto from penny phobia na mi hu mo che.
Yeah.
Nra. My ye na pinkra kwesi ewu a.
What can I say?
Ntumpu ni afere hene. Ono ne oda asante koto kwa no. Combining modernity and tradition.
Yes.
Na mze unya ehye na yi na video na nani right
na wo ehu
enu ayi hu hwe ni mu na de kakra enu ase mi ko chia na hwe se tim se ato abese no na bese kakra wo na no nam se And now she t-shirt I need to mean didn't go simple.
Simple, sir.
Easy. Na sledge was born in chain.
Sledge.
And Yamensa.
Yeah.
And I fetch you with the sports money you want to know. More allows you normal names. Yes, I was dear. Wow.
Yes.
Napping crano no.
Easy crano.
Yeah.
Twabeseno.
And that's some kitua. Cherry dear. I'll be near Biasheno.
Who will be Biasheno?
Who are we?
Another course, no. Then that's some kitua. One for trade, papa.
Santa Pole, Ghana May Pole. The GFA was also fully represented.
Yes.
Ketieso Krekuni Makaduni, Gaka Chairman, Mr. Ansa, say to Tuajima Kotoro. Now, Chef, Kofina and Tachina Munache, Esdo.
Yeah.
Painful teaching in Benazil K5 Mondays home there. General, and no, it was good. The fans were there in their numbers and the other teams. There's a picture and they show GF before no. And Mayeli Kosiapia, so Abune, Kobinim,
yeah.
Fair champion sooner, Idienim no. We know me esco for no. Team Radia, Nanapoli, Yahine Yipa. Na 6 match no teams even though Crofona be so attention baby near the bat. We've given him a befitting burial, and I think it was good. General.
Yeah.
Where the Emfa Polediano.
I don't know. And this comment on Wallace, the energy was too down. Jam school, no.
General.
Yes.
Obi bisasa nyimbia yenia Wallace wa pacha wana. Me cross check say apology enyamaye.
Okay.
Minim common abonti kukuom no se be face me de baba do de maminya ne sa nse multimedia phone penyim fo abishi akotoko ama omo nso edidi omo nkomo multimedia phone no e kire anamo mutu o maka kire kotoko phone penyim fo
mabim fam quickly say Samuel Tofield nansem na e call CAS no unum say CAF a disqualify no mra opese onya esco akonwa no ewo CAF aso no CAF disqualify no ama etu ene Cameroon FA da sem no ekodan CAS ye ti sesi say CAS uphold Samuel Eto'o ne appeal no de buy no ntino waka kire CAF say omfa etu enka abato a ebekoso no the Samuel Eto'o CAF disqualify no CAS si yemfa no emeka ho na won to abade bi tiawa all right
person be contest here amra baby
that's it
yes Samuel Eto'o feels to be contesting
yes all right
it's good
doc you to
answer no so obi say why na inform me police for ne say Abrante Brahma yesusu say ono na war Nana police kan no wadru Senegal I'm saying common edidia na ye sorry me sa to nkrabi me sa ko sunwane na nipa o this information no emma aposifo no na kodonkuya na okɔhye ne nkyɛn edi na maako dumi no ne mpena na o hye ne nkyɛn no ne mpena no na de sa nkutahudi no ama police for say obedi 12 days on nkyɛn no free ho ofa sisi akwada no Abrante no edru Senegal we information or the police but general honestly when me nya information is police ni source ye rabano in person meji asem na 200%.
Okay.
I say careful and I know the police knows this. Say nipa na open na channel no na kodunkuya ene ka kire wo say o Senegal. It is possible say o shedan fufuru mu o Ghana wa.
Okay.
But the bimpa or diverting my attention
akobabi
fufuro said the beya monko so nseche no enhwehwe no o baby mpo e bia nka mo bi hu no entimigidi e pa say if the source is solely from the girlfriend there a police for any money na ho ebetumi abase bia ewraba no nsam na o kan enye no create true do ne bimpa o twa mo nto se na be obeyi o mani afri baby o hye no mo hwehwe no mbe hu no because in him situation nipa yepe no fria okodi enansia pabam no adwane akoshe obi ho ofia no akosha ha So they would have to be careful.
Sure.
I don't want to buy it 100% say indeed Brahma is in Senegal.
Okay. Men san fan twas a cas order calf. So muntia 8,000 Swiss franc. Kama bomb 8,300 euros. If I Samuel to sense I mean I cas abo calf. I don't know. Yen twas.
Obi say mini yanyindi say who be here say kotoko supporters. Ebe someone honorable
that's the way we are.
Okay, first of all, Nyakotoko supporters in the same one. Besides that, business na a friend on Swatreman FC no. Omundi Bonia, as I say, ye two and sa free omu board of directors na. Ye oboni bi owa bubuku ya ene mrakwa na buying itimi sermon. A board of directors to comment. But we know minye sure na side Nyakotoko fans na ye. And obi bisa say so honorable Ignatius Bafu Owa. Any so Tremai Omuba Pole na officially no. But the general Enra, I'm privy to an information that say Honorable Ignatius Bafuwa Edisika Esuma Yesenko Mumebonsa. But I don't know if I have to mention the Panosman or Pombrinya. Former Circles chairman Bonafu.
Yeah.
Ono na nka Osman say on the ekotokoni ntinka onyi sika no mebonsa I'm told 5,000 Ghana cedis but enra no mpanyimfo ka chance on fa sika no kora nko mo nka kora mo bi ante say odiske be boss ansa no bedwom so actually they sacked him say on mane mo and sano in the name of Honorable Ignatius Bafo.
Oh okay, they see you no.
Yes. I'm public but they nkomane ewechiri
odinsan bai
insan bai ema okuhu kotoko fom panyimfo ni bi say panyin se omebonsa emfama no no mse da
no way
beti asem no kura
yensom
omunsom
ompeninsan
debi da asem no nyanhu ne pumasi brain ba bi ekusi enti omutumi so nsan no mane nye
wow
you know yes
Honorable Kojo Badimai nso mame nawase mikohu ni nsan bi 2,000 cedis. Pole you know then just some to
oh okay
honorable oya there kotoko dawase pole na busu anso dase yento aso
obi bisaye say we nom say anontem pass say so United ni Chelsea questions no say United we ni Europa League no call championship ya dikan ya no say so we ni Europa League no call to Champions League and found so beka Premier League no na beka championship and obi su bisa say so Chelsea G Conference League na on also qualify for Champions League na omunko modie no ne say ne city no we ni a chance to qualify the competition on ahead of you. Conference League near the third tier European Championship. Champions League in the Dinka first tier, second Europa League, and Conference League third. Into G Conference League, now one qualify for Champions League through your league now. Conference League into me farm about Champions League.
Okay.
Name Conference League in bit me do about Europa League.
Okay.
In
Cote d'Ivoire, the minimum salary of a premier side player is 160,000 CFA. That is 4,000 cedis. San Pedro in Cote d'Ivoire pay between 200,000 and 350,000 CFA. That is 5,000 to 8,900 cedis. Whilst in Benin, the minimum salary is 100,000 CFA. That is 2,500. Do our FA really think about our welfare of the players? Okay. Yeah, Mobo Ewo Ghana. Is there any plan to change this the 350 cedis and the 200 cedis to reasonable salaries? Okay, MC Malik and Ebusasa Asemwe. Edma Oya no call nam West Africa and all pay players no minimum salary. Minimum. It's Sakura or Hono. And or the able to Ghana Hono. All right, you
see, General Sankom on a prebiano said the buyer and my dream say, Incomodino yet a quiet band a befaso a sikabe by a league in him. Instead of a quiet band a befaso a quiet band and I say, yeah, 2 players I get to him. Because Sikana eba league in him, no, Pimpi, and no now to beat me dear Tia. players are ketua. So how do you create money, create wealth in our leagues? Because team no see on triaka year or confessika no he. Your league year ye boy. League bia one the sources of a quite hold was sikafa super league in him. And Pempi, headline sponsors, any other sponsors. We are no free on my TV rights. Say TV station be able to say any league, you know. Not TV rights, no side discover. We are no the free honor. Then attendance at the stadium. Say ubo match in Crawford Stadium. Abeshene no su discover. We are no free wa individual clubs na nkasa and so per sponsorship. Abetim no. And so yeah, another one. Then probably the third and the major one, a player sales. These are the avenues. Disika eba league nimu. Now you ask yourself, say, and how do we ensure say these sources say this kaba a league nimu? A bet to me this bem. If you are talking about sponsorship, as a say liga efe, as a say liga. And come away league, you know, a young come then clubs and companies near the be person or modum who be paying farm because no business entity and a be person or then who be bata a day sebi nipan cancer and pam farm. And I think say and Comodiano should look at how you bet my meska by a league in him. So also per se unya sponsors. Look, it is easy to blame the FE. Say league na obono untimin ton TV right no. Because they organizer on too many headline sponsors, but individual clubs and also are they also attracting sponsors from businesses and now? And then Ukwa Sante Kotokwa, for me, it should be the most attractive football club in the country. How many sponsors are there? We Jema I think Goyle, then THB, and then Hisense. Ufa has where are the sponsors? And as much as even the FA is also not doing well, the club themselves are also not doing well. And say sika SSC editorial players now, and Comedian should go into how would these clubs obey your money na sika be team no matter ton players ni na a bad player ton general it will be a national team performance. And so so player sales are obey.
I see.
When the Black Stars were doing well, the European world, Edo money show my Ghana. Now, both Ghana players here, the Boa Kese and the Babe form. And Obi any ni ha. Now, of course, you ba umoyi. Team qualify pun what makobo. I can say ni na basa from the youth level to the senior level. So, how do you convince these prospective market and as a buyers say there is something good in your country, so they should come there and buy? Ghanaian players have become so cheap on the market. Clubs to me the $20,000 or so about a top player or bought actively in Ghana Premier League. And it's a whole lot of conversation. I see a otherwise, clubs no so promises will be to have 5,000. Or to have me 7 months no try because Sika league in says Sika no more the players in general.
Okay. Mamin fancy na yenti 11C program message and so Champion Joe, please, what is stopping the police and the security agencies from releasing this Brimer's photo to the press and declare him wanted? I can tell you that the Asante Kotoko fans are still very furious, though things don't look as cool as people want us to believe. The person who was supposed to ensure total security at Nsuatre before, during and after the game between Nsuatreman and Asante Kotoko should be behind bars by now to send the right signals out. 11C, Jumawura, and a message way, and if you Nyabutre, Messiah Abba, you can ask more than one question. Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters led by their executive buried Paule like a renowned king. This shows that Paule was very relevant to their cause. Even as Asante supporters in Techiman brought yam to support the gargantuan event. One lesson so far is that we must identify ourselves in whatever we do in life. Paule identified his selfless love for Asante Kotoko and died for football. May his soul continue to rest in peace. Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121, Jabin Rural Bank. Jabin Rural Bank, the best rural bank in Ghana 2023. Tiawa. Pepe. You know, Montechin Komokakra, Nafi Yantua Jumedino, so Reggie Zabokode.
Nyamiadum, Sir John.
Okay. Yedenyankopon ase. Mr. Victor Mankwaso ha. Saboko. Yedenyankopon ase. Ene yemedin Komokakra mfa Jabin Rural Bank eho. Ena Betha Opoku Mensa. Branch manager Roman Hill. Wow. Better what to do now, but now grow easy cry. Imamu nyina kwaba. Ye nim komo kakra emfa Jabin Rural Bank din kan da bia mbusam asem we din ti na se obi animo ebidi dwuma kra Jabin Rural Bank ebe invest
Sir Joe.
Yeah.
Mamencha ye tiefo nyina. More especially your customers. Your staff, especially your
managers and about
sir.
Manager, brand manager, friends, KJT, wow. And yes.
They can your chair ubia, your chair customers and your staff, especially your CEO, your board of directors, and penny for ubia. Banki mu udimu ayina ya chia obi ane Ghana man ene emze yo hwa ya observe a Ghana day nti Jabin Rural Bank will be papa at the man oman Ghana nyina na emze ubusa question bi say denti na say obi so sebo Jabin Rural Bank emze o kasa no o kan bi say 2023 the best rural bank sir our awardee institution at the my Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Okay.
Now here's our institution both tire partners be promote businesses. Now promote the interest of business owners. Into both tire no share in minima so. Say the esiko. Now we sabodi the my as 2023 best rural bank by Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Now just say enyama bibri.
Okay.
Na the question ubusa in the year no the woman ti this abodi mai no enu na yi sa question
okay
nebi ni on say bank ya we bebre na Jabin Rural Bank 40 years mu ni obi ani ho a obetimi akasa obai oni ebe ya adwuma sabi odi ni sika beto ho da oba be yi no yese bank no yatum anane sanka ni sika na eye bank bi nso a obi won so dis kan so koto bank a 1,000 cedis ade be che be konaka 100 cedis 50 cedis okoto checkbook a obo nse bo no wosoro bebre wani be ba so na osika crowd to ho no na eyasa Jabin Rural Bank yentesa
okay
osika da ho a yen mum the interest ye den e ka ho ye can be said tomorrow is never promised and na ye wa hoden ye ko ye buy. And this open baby papa will do sika beto. In future, wait me aka say, me di sika way to bank. Ye Jabin Rural Bank. Me de to hobe 10 years. And for swaba swamawa. Nemri bia ube here ube kwa on sabe kan sika obroni be kan principal. Asa ka emfaso e wo ho ye interest no. Enye bank bia keke Jabin Rural Bank. When it di emu because savings accounts no ye de and see who be bree and the amount I have any interest no. Yes, some share and so say business our and Jabin Rural Bank ye bebem. Na ye minua amankwa em say ba business aspect na obeka especially na eye bibia efa oba loans no ho na obeka ho enema bebre. Ebia mu nso ne say emri bia wo hia usika da ho oba ye be mama say den aka ebi wo wa odiska koto abu nse ya restricted scan no yes ubamu na wotwe we ya ejesa another na wotwe ansa na waye den wasa timi aba be yibi Jabin Rural Bank de obetimi aba anytime bi a ope e dey kra obeba 3 times a ye hayen
okay
e bi say wuyi no enya de aye ti bi free so obroni free bibi cost on turnover ye see what banks ni bi wo wa emredodo a obekọ account ma ko yi scan no na ye charge ye the percentage bi e ka ho
yo kra won ko kra wo na
na aba wo phone so na ya se ati bi
alert in the abase
yes you be rural bank de ye nhyehyɛ ye ni oba ho anytime bia so oba be use car enya de aye TB bia ye den e free so ye unrestricted in terms of withdrawal ti you be rural bank de minia sejo e ya de a bank a obetime de ho aye den ato so ama boa na fixed deposit no so ane e ka ho asem no enti ya se obetime ni dwabin rural bank e be boa ne ne say interest rate no aya de ma wo customer no e wo soro ana edu ba bi kra ye negotiate ebi o wa na sika no modu enti wo customer no na obekire ye ndie ye den ye ntua na mom ye nim ba bi ase de banking no say AC ko ani sika sem Ghana ha treasury bill rate ni ade enti wo ba ye nyina betena se ya mo wa hu ni asama free education ba bi wo ho no ma ono de sika na wo yeses di betum na no kwa na wo ye den odwen ho dwabin rural bank ye be ma free education ye nya hwe e wo se ye ba baabi a wo ye adwuma no kora na ye bagi sika no koto wa council mamu a ye be ba abeye ye cash collection ye free of charge ye nya hwe ti dwabin de ye wodin
all right
yes
mami ko Mr. Victor Mankwa branch manager KJTIA na yanko SMEs ne they no more stand to enjoy and our benefits no SMEs in the first place they ba de kora
yo
yeah
Sergio me da say ye kan SME na ye de ba no ye asante kasa na say twi ya ase nyuma kumankuma
okay
na yenso ye support wo na ohwemu a Sergio say enyi obi akra de ko bank e ma na bosia o but rural banks and some kasa dwape ntie gira wo ye adwuma nko ade a ura ho a obenya loan bi na de aye wadwuma already ne ye dada te say ye ne enim say susu de MC obia kamia say obia wo susu account de bi enti susu for etimi eba eno ye na imom no we na yakofa ba ye SME loan no ya tudin obapa loan scheme na asichiri nyina ne say ye de boa titru ema
okay
the entire day obapa no to say man no na doso enti de aye ni nyina ne say moye association na makam ho bom ti say ebia guta ti say ebia women's wing and hairdressers also mo enkuku sa hanti leadership no kan mo no mo gitum say omo pese omo ne dwabe ye adwuma sa loan scheme no yeso ye wo ho say ye betimi dia support omo nyuma na omo ye no say jo afi we ni esase
okay
na eno no ehia se chinchina ese wo account wo ho
oh
ehia se ese obia di ehia se o share ekubia se enti se ye pese ye hu se leadership no ebeji atum se sanko fo video omo ye mo members omo ni mo enti no omo ye na omo ye na ekonu so ye eku a ese ya register
okay
ye recognize in Ghana
sure
enye se bia se bi o ho na bia mate fan club bi keke na bia maba na ye can say women's wing and say guitar and say hairdressers and say tailors also omo sa association ni ye can recognize body enti omo ba na che say ya ka omo abom na ye register omo nyina na ye de bosia no kakra ye de ama eno SMEs no on say omo nwuma no kakra na che say wonso wo dey support ujumadi bia wodi enti eno na Dwaberuwa bank akofa ba ye afiwe ya hyase ena say jo wo so kan say and the managers na ba na di nti aye ne sa ne say sometimes obi wo ho na ye be kan si oba was o nya ne kre omuka ba we de wo ba ye ne ye pia be ana ade ni nyina dwumadi ne so nyina ye de esie na so eni ti na ye se ba na ye be kan ho asem say de ye kan no ya de aye wo ho sisi ase dwo make say ya sha ase ya ya disbezi bia ma emani bia omo de ye o madwo sisi aye ka say obapa sa loan scheme no enti omo ba ombefa sa konya no so asa bia account odwabe enti na kire se o mahase a o ne ye de edi dwuma usika bia wo bia obetimi de aba beto account no mu miwa no yenka se fasika no betuma se obapa ne de waje awie na emo me free hoko no obetimi ne bank na to aso aye de ai edi dwuma enti usika bia ehye be bia obetimi aba na wo de abeto na emfaso a obapa no ema enu ye soronko nyina ne se enu sei omu rate in interest rate I work from ya tisu chain akan because a year body na say the binu an kan abaso body e kwaje almost ye nyuma pa ye support SMEs ni nti ana omo de aboy abaso enti ye to aso enu an ye to aso enti ani akofa obapa loan scheme no abase ye de boadwadefo ma ene omo maka ho abo nti interest no ana face no Ubeji sa loan scheme bia yenyi sika bia nto ase yenyi sika bia nto enti eno de event bank as free money e de amount ne wa ko hyehyɛ ya ɛwɔ ho no na mutua sika ne de emaye ana on say omo koji bosi ebi wo ha commitment fee na processing fee ne sa oba apa no yenyi bi oba apa loan scheme no commitment fee because ya share design for say e de ma no ena yenhia guarantor yenhia guarantor bia Sejo, yani abro. Possible Sejo.
Wow.
Ye hia guarantee bia. O se de medi kan no. Association na
na for ba ho enane guarantee.
De bia na de Sejo. Se dira me ka se. Ye di kan first batch second batch ye di kan this best ya ma. Am for kwa se bi o mo de ye adwuma. Ye ne ane. Anything no na che se who benefit because association na dia to me say asumesi na obenti ye member there. Adenti ne emfa ma no. Na ye hu se ye hwehwe bibia na ye true body no yen sabe de ebesa indi na chese oba pa de na me canon so eno de no eno ni SME dia ya sha sia ye nso de boa ema no titru and ye can say ma ye nka say ma nko a say wo ka so so na we be ma wo ka ho bi na wo say ma no na edo so ntina ye de edi oba pa no are
e mena so de nka sima ba ko pe better one ka bia ma onko but boku mensa Roman Hill Penipa ono so ehwe on manager ewo ho ba cho kakra bi butuma boni nyina tofa SMEs ni die no senso ade kunti so bi edi ni sika beto dwabe rural bank ni oba pa ne die no kan nyina bom ye ni kakra bi na fe contact ni ba bi a be humu ni ade nyina no so better
that's pacho we dey ye be encourage money na credit ama baby awo bia mesremo omra na mo ne dwabe rural bank emeye adwuma ye wo homa mo na mo ban so a ye be hwe mo fefefe pacho ye branches no na me dey to dwe ye head office pacho e wo dwaben e ben palace na ye wo adishman branch Gate 3 udru honoma opposite gate 3 udru honoma obehu dwaben rural bank Roman Hill so pacho ye wo Atonsu station I wo Roman Hill wo udru obehu dwaben
wa na ye boss ho
pacho and oba beto me wo ho pacho ye wo new road so udru About Road junction obehu dwaben rural bank pankro no wo your branch no wo market one mo abon san fe fenesi one no obehu dwabe rural bank wo ho pacho aboaso nso ye wo station aboaso station bonre udu bonre station obehu dwabe rural bank wo no ejuso traffic light na sepe obehu dwabe rural bank pacho udu fumeso anso ye wo fumeso station ena sepe ye wo glyco building no mu ena onwe udru onwe station obehu dwaben rural bank one phone numbers obetumi afresi so ni pacho 024 172 1065 and answer 054 474 5856 pacho me si subium 024 172 1065 and 054 474 5856 Dwaben Rural Bank amongst the best
so nice so I made them as 24 na that's a sign mo Asia ebiom Dwaben Rural Bank pamcho 2023 also Chamber of Commerce
Ghana Chamber of Commerce
and this bus body no ema the whole country and a best rural bank and not the keto akra there be because bedi akon ne di no akono yes enyen kwankwa nuase omo dijuma yie papa yeah this rural bank Ghana ha nyina no omo edi kan edam penifo yase Ricky Anjo ne tai eni no edi nkomo na Mr Victor Amankwa branch manager kejitia and a Beth Apoku Mensa and so ono and our Roman Hill branch ono so down yedem asepa you was animal chichi nkomo ebio Dwaben Rural Bank ka ho na ne omo nkodijo COT ntetie ne ade ne nyina no eni ho na fe nema hodo pi obenya Dwaben Rural Bank no unya no banks ahodo no ka ho na oni omo enkodidwa na unu ho ada Kessben Television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Mesaba Dr. Frank Owusu Ansa na yakowie ewo ne ho. Afei na mehu se ayeso ababetra. Yes. Yes, Ozai. Doctor, Jagadu, okay. To the uncle. You're about 3 minutes. Video. Oh, yes. Okay. Or the video be by Tataway, who said show Bium Tataway. All right. Video now. My name is Odima.
I think it's got to do with Liverpool.
Yes.
Virgil van Dijk.
Yes.
Konate PSG.
Yeah.
TM's video in the radio.
I need to buy dollar. Yes, this is a video. Yeah.
I think there was a question say, Adena Yama Konate red card.
Yes.
Na Kubasi Dieno, Kubasi had a red card.
We are in a way red card. Last person. There's only goalkeeper don't go.
Because we deny obvious goal scoring opportunity, and then it happens outside the penalty area, pushing it outside.
Yeah.
And then Nesenka or J foul.
No, card.
But some man, when no man red card,
yes.
At least Nesenka or man red card. I hope $1 will be a tier.
Okay.
Sanchez will be a comparative win an hour.
Yeah.
A way and a back on way a red card. By way the way.
Okay.
At times, no son, we are CCTV.
Yeah.
We are scout once in the channel.
Yes.
We are 1 billion.
Yeah. Depend on Bokronosa. Sika kese kasa kese na kese ni nyina ekro
fa body
ba ye nchino
body ba
obi ko twa body drupe
5 years
nzie num
no ko
sad city
we 1 billion
sad yes sad city ana ya papa
government ka for did bia na ya for so chiro
okay ba me fa the chat okra ema doc
General, with the happy birthday wish be now Daruma. The time now any day. Said there was a question and anka or pet me further details on GF in the bus and incense so. But for want of time.
Yes. Anyway, it'll be about 3 or 4 at the buy.
Yeah.
Almost all the summary in the buy, but I'm open details. I know I'm not quite my training.
I try Saturday. There were times.
It's not Saturday. Yeah,
we can look at that.
The man for shout now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Until the Wadaroma may call Agogoso in Achuman Punya district. Na Amalisto General, friend Listo Wall, Kojo Amankwa, and a Listo of birthday. Until Listo, a very special happy birthday.
Nice boy.
Former students at Franco Media Institute.
Okay.
Special happy birthday.
Papa.
Or a power back commentary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listo, happy birthday.
Wow. Okay, don't kwabo. Ye pege mu na breaking news abjafo enso aba na omo aba betrase. Ye ne mu besan atrase biom na me adma otena ewo final whistle dwumede no eso. Kala. Lanka wo de bibi e ba na
menya opportunity na GF president here.
Okay.
Ewo yi na senam say there was a fruitful discussion sir. Yeah.
Right.
For say me man ya we say referee mu no. Em say me amete e ka me go na referee for edi match na ka problem bi ensi. Enti say me carry message about ya omu hu me say message dey here. Ba mama for me in person say e bia omu nti na me kasa sa.
Okay.
Enti em say me kai no.
Omu say o ha no
Ope.
Okay.
Ope because enipa bia wo ka se ba. Asem ne bi wo no ma na na obi aban ne ntimi nka.
Yeah.
But so obi ban no ntimi nka sa asem ne ncho na o how. Ba se ene ye kasa na ya na ne ncho.
Ni so unya kwan busa na de kunti a Reverend Alex Cotti e da ho referee manager.
Do uni se
ana se do okoka fa George Free ho no. Omo enhu bibia wrong of it.
Patron se ne ko fia champion adika chi mu ase esco ni nyantrance nka ho asem.
There be so no ankasa personally. Do kind no. So we dey radio so nka bia obusa na ko be yiwa no.
Ko yiwa so ke bia nka ba be.
Ba be traka.
Akofa asem abenti no. Mentimi anya akonya mbusa. Manya akonya mbusa na sa. But I come say nkomo bia edi bia no. Na e bia kama eboa e pa. Timfo say ene mo papa be free mo aba aboa ma referees. weekend.
Okay.
Well.
Okay.
Weekend league no be resume.
Kwame Mickey ede aboafo no sensem kakra bi bebre na fe yede atwen breaking news abedwafo no Kwame yenko
ensem obi ase ba Herbal Hospital aya bia ya wo kwa yare bia e beboa oni titiu se obi a wo spinal cord problem wo dompem yare na wo kasem yare na wo ye ba we chinkase wo dompe wo honam baabi tutu wo kase no mu ewo ye ba Herbal Hospital ya wa tonsu agogo behind atonsu agogo hospital no anaso chen odi weni chen kran ya was Spintex Road 18 Junction. Your number is 0244 988 004. Dompem yare de Ba Herbal Hospital. CFAO equipment. Eye biaya wo kwa equipment ena benya equipment be na pe. Ope tie ena to car rubber. And I say rubber and I'll pay biato bra koba bra yebabwa ama hunsa etimi akabi bomodin na fo ni che yase ho yebabwa ye papa Mercedes Benz car na pay biato fuso and I say a Shackman truck and a pay biato ye ne yebabwa construction equipment from Lovo quality Toyota forklift obenye biato awo yase MCV and Kilong buses for long distance and a pay bia for niche CFAO Niambo. Your Doom Hyper Road. Your number is 0202 221 407. Ejaba Jewelry. Ejaba Prempere 2nd Street Doom. Ejaba Ashtown. Traffic light na say Adibie du gold aye bia pebia to Ejaba and also white gold and as yellow gold. Kwejaba na yamwa na wonsa entimi enkabi enso jabade oba nyama papa nko a ye de agudi aye ene bebo mansa kabi obi ton ne dan opedan ato a 5 bedrooms e wo agric ebura so ye number ne 0244 271809 0244 271809 bema de wedura ne hebaso cream ene bebo ma bema uni obeshima enije no aba edi amount.
Okay.
On the note of
breaking news up next.
Yemfisia.
Yemfisia.
Yebesa so share biom.
All right.